what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Tell Me Rock, and you're now tuned in to the No Filter Show. And I fucked up because I was trying to eat me a snack before the intro came over. I got caught. You're now tuned into the No Filter Show. I'm joined by my great co-host.
Y'all know the deal. Villain in the white mask here. Yeah. Okay, quick. And since we are on me, you can go and cop this album, Asylum, on all music platforms. Make sure y'all hit the website, imkquick.com, to get you a physical copy. Because it's fire. And I'm fired. And I'm not just saying that because it's me. I'm just dope. But yeah, it's me. Get the album. Yeah. Beats Bars, if we in here. You know the lies. Queen.
Oh, okay. It's my turn.
Yes.
Hi, Nikki. Hi, Joe. This is the Blue Phoenix. I hope everybody's having a good night. We are missing two people tonight. I'm not sure where Mo is, but he'll be in here. And let's not be quiet about what Mr. Quick been doing today. Okay? Thank you. He need the horns. His behind was on Boss It Up Radio being interviewed by the Queen. I was sitting there watching like, look at Quick. I was in the background being a proud big sister.
That's my dog.
And also earlier this morning, I actually got interviewed by Miss Ellen Bryan of Great Day, Washington. I will be on Great Day, Washington. Tomorrow morning at 9:30, I will be on Great Day, Washington, Channel 9.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah. Channel 9 tomorrow. You will see this guy. We done made it to Channel 9. So right after the morning news, guess who you finna see? Some more news.
You know what? Let me just say, bro, salute to you because it's dope to see one of my mans on the news for something positive.
Much love.
How awesome is that? And our beautiful star is not here with us. She is still behind the scenes. She will get better soon. But we miss you. We love you. And we're glad that you're with us. Hi, Reese.
Reese, yes, I will. Yes, I will come on the show. Get at me, inbox me. Inbox me. We'll set that up. Definitely. You already know. Get at me in the inbox. Shout out to my boy Sly Ty as well. He gods.
Indeed. So look, we're gonna jump right into it because we got a dope guest coming through. We got William Bowser. The man has so many titles. We'll introduce him when we get there. But let's get into it. Saweetie and Quavo, they recently broke up. We thought they was kind of going to be together for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They end up splitting. A lot of turmoil with it. A lot of quotes being said. A lot of things so-called being taken back. So let's weigh in on it. I know at one point she said she felt undervalued, but the whole time they said he spent some dough on
her. Now, granted, I will say this. I wasn't too informed about their relationships because, granted, I don't really follow celebrity relationships like that unless they're kind of just shoved down people's throats, like obviously like his counterpart, Cardi B and help me out. Offset, thank you. I couldn't remember his name for some reason. Sorry. It was like Cardi B and Offset. Like, granted, they kind of pushed that into the forefront. You couldn't get on any type of social media site or YouTube stream without seeing that somewhere. Quavo and his girl, not so much. I mean, did a reason leak or something like that to why they broke up, or is there just speculation going
on? From what they saying, he was cheating.
I mean,
he says here's my problem. She says she felt undervalued. You dig what I'm saying? I get it, but that was kind of like the wrong statement to say, especially when a nigga dropped that bag on you. You feel me?
Right.
I don't feel appreciated. Undervalued and appreciated because I'm sorry if I drop some thousands, 100,000s, close to $1 million on you, you tell me you don't feel value, I'm gonna be offended.
Okay, but right? He could just be buying her because he's doing wrong. Being valued and appreciated, money has nothing to do with that.
That's facts. It could be a different type of value. Now, granted, It's almost like the old saying, the dressed up trash can. You know, she can have all this glitz and glamour, walk around in red bottoms, all that good stuff, but still don't feel the love coming from old boy. Now, granted, this is just speculation. Like I said, I didn't even know of them going together. I didn't even know the girl's name, not in their relationship, but and just speculating on the situation, that could be a factor. If she feels unvalued, it could not be related to monetary or just physical things. You know, it could just surely be on just the connection between them.
And going off what you said, Jay, it's so funny that you said that because he came and took the car back.
Indian give. But let me ask you: do you blame him because they said it's rented? He leased it. He didn't fully pay for it yet.
Oh, okay,
True.
okay.
So was he wrong?
No, because that no. Mm-mm. I mean, he should have told her. I wonder if she knew he was coming to get the car.
Of course not. Probably not. I mean, would you tell your ex, baby, I'm coming to get the car back from you? And if your ex told you that, would you hang around and give him the car?
I would.
Fuck that.
I'm get this shit.
You're different. You're different, Weezy. You're different.
Yeah, you're real different. I'm just saying, not that I ever been in that situation, you feel me? But if you're going to take the car back from me and you're going to tell me I'm coming to take it, guess what? I'm going to disappear I'm going to make you sweat a little bit.
It's going to be parked 2 blocks over in somebody's garage.
I'm going to make you sweat. I'm going to stay out just long enough for you not to call the police. When it get to the point where you be like, you know what? I'm about to call the police.
Pull it into the driveway. I was bringing it to you. Dang.
You want to be a back with gas in the car and everything.
No, if some people would be petty if they were to do that, they probably leave that joint with less than a quarter in there.
No,
they'll probably Tokyo drift around the corner too.
Pull in with it just right before the E, right there by the line,
right there.
Where you're going today. That's
petty.
So funny.
That's super petty, like real
straight up. Right, like I said, less than a quarter. You know, they're gonna get every bit of money's worth out of that thing first. They're gonna, as soon as they hit the highway, they're gonna hit 85, easy.
Well, speaking of hitting 85, well, not exactly 85, President Joe Biden actually fell down the steps because he's getting up there in age and he couldn't get his legs up there. Did you guys see it?
I didn't.
I sure did. I
did not. I did not.
You gotta look at it. Quick, you gotta look at it.
I did not see that.
And I tried not to laugh, but the reason why I laughed, if you pay attention to him walking toward the rug, to the steps, it's like his body was telling him, no, we ain't doing it. His feet was like, no. He hesitated. And next thing you know, he tried to speed up the steps and got up.
So he had a fight with himself, basically.
His body was like, no, Joe, no. And he did it anyway.
He stumbled, tried to get it together, and then went down. Hold on. and you know, it's not funny, but sometimes when older people fall, it is kind of funny because they fall in slow motion. And he kind of fell in slow motion.
Shoot, it's funny with my behind fall. You think I ain't gonna laugh?
Yeah.
Hopefully he didn't hurt himself, but it was like the way he fell wasn't hard. He may have though, because he is up in age. But I'm telling you, I was sitting there looking at him like, please don't do it. Your legs are not ready. They're not ready.
I was more concerned about him falling back down all the way. Now hold on, y'all. We got a special guest that just decided to tune in.
All right, time to spin the block.
Okay, how can I introduce this guy?
He's dope.
He's dope. He's known for the block. He's known for busting clips and hating John Legend. Let's give it up for G.I. Mo.
Oh, that guy. I thought it was somebody else. Never mind.
Man.
No, seriously, I thought it was.
I know you.
I wouldn't have said he was a dope. I would have said he's a jerk. I would have said a few other things.
What's up, guy?
I'm cool, man. Hey, look, for everybody out there, Fuck John Lennon.
I should have known who it was.
Fuck me at 40 years old. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Are you having hip problems?
Man, you know what? I'm having sleep problems because I could have swore I heard that damn alarm like 5 times in my dreams, yo. This is the reason why I go to sleep with nothing, like with no TV on, no nothing, because I got to make sure that I can decipher the sounds in my dreams.
So, you know you sleeping deep when the alarm that's supposed to wake you up becomes part of your dream.
Damn straight. This is a song for my homeboy. Hey, look, it's a rap song here because that shit he loud, he boisterous on that joke. So I make sure that I put that on specifically, like to that Inception shit. You know what I'm saying? And it became part of my fucking dreams. I'm up there fighting vampires and shit.
Oh damn! I'm about to say, did you start dancing? But you fighting vampires.
I'm fighting vampires. I'm in the zone now. I'm telling you, I'm going back into the Matrix. I look like Quick in that motherfucker.
Already, he just got here, nigga. He just got here,
Nikki.
Oh, she
Hey, look, Nikki got issues. She
done got too Nikki, you done got too trigger happy, baby girl.
Damn, yeah. Hey, look, a motherfucker came in over asleep. What you want me to be dead? Hey, what's next? Put that motherfucker in the coffin. Put him in the coffin.
I mean, bro, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You show up on time, you get put in the back. You show up late, you get put in the back. I don't know what you can do at this point.
At this point, you know what I have to do? I have to bear with ignorance. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in my bag and like understand. Like next dream that I have, Nikki, I will make sure that you were part of that motherfucker. And I slice your head off like a vampire. You understand me? It's me and you, champ. Me and you.
We got our old friend Amina in his house. What it do?
What's going on, Amina?
Hey, Amina.
No, I ain't in Miami, but I do got kind of like the Miami-esque thing going on right now with the links and all that stuff, you know? I'm trying to go. Once everything open up here, I got to hit Florida because, like I said, I was supposed to be doing a whole lot of traveling anyway, you know, to promote, you know. So that's on my list.
Man. So how y'all feeling, man? What the hell I missed, man? What the hell did I miss?
President right now.
Oh, we were,
taking us forward.
Yeah, apparently. Now I didn't see the footage. Everybody else did, but I didn't see it. But apparently, he pulled a Humpty Dumpty and took a tumble.
But he tumbled up. He didn't fall down.
Oh, so he fell up. All right, look. It's easy to fall up steps. All right, I done fell up steps many a time. You know, primarily this dude done played the footage.
Damn right. Watch this up.
So we got.
Up.
All right. Oh, so it was multiple fall. All right, wait. Look. All right. Pause real quick. Now, let me get this straight. When I fell up the steps, it was one time, and then I got my ish together and continued up. I never fell, got up, fell, got up, and fell again. I've never seen that before.
Hold on, rewind it all the way so y'all can see his legs hesitate. You gotta see his legs hesitate.
Well, it's like the first fall was like, bro, we're not doing this. Stop. He said, I'm gonna keep walking. Yeah, bro, we're not doing it.
Pay attention.
You're not gonna help me?
Oh yeah.
I'm geriatric, motherfucker.
Well, no, I'm just behind you. I'm trying to make sure you do everything down here.
Keep your ass cheeks tight, sir. So you
realize
voiceover. All right, pause right there. Now, right now, he's in the Heisman stance at this point.
His feet are 6 steps above his last leg. The diamond is obviously fucked up.
It looks like he tried right here. It looks like he tried to skip a step. Because usually you go one step up. It looked like he aiming for the second and third one up.
He part of a damn fraternity, stepping and shit.
Hey, go ahead.
But they got shorted a little bit. Oh my god, my ass. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And he gave up.
All right. Do me a favor. Start it from the beginning and zoom the video in. I want G.I. Mo we're going to do this twice. I want G.I. Mo first, play the perspective of the dude at the bottom of the steps watching this, and then play the perspective of Joe Biden. Okay. So we're about to do a G.I. voiceover moment. Tony Baker this joint.
Oh, goodness.
Zoom it in, Rock. I got to hear this.
How the fuck am I supposed to zoom in quick? I'm lost.
What? All right, well, never mind. Just roll the footage.
Oh, maybe you just put your hand over the screen, ladies and gentlemen, and just focus.
Yeah, put your hand over the screen. Use your imagination. Or black out your cameras out.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's
Do
see.
that.
Is this motherfucker really gonna try this? Sir, take your time. Take your time. It's all in the ass cheeks. Use your calf muscle, sir. What we learned in elementary school, sir. All right, here I go. I don't want to die. Oh my God, it's happening. Oh my God, heart attack. Oh my God. Oh God, I got shin splints. Oh. Okay, I made it. Oh, all right, play it off. Hi. Adios.
Yo, that came out better than I thought it was going to come out.
I know I need some time with that motherfucker. I need some time.
No,
man.
for freestyle, that joint came out good. That was good.
Track injury. Oh man, here we go. All right.
Do you get locked up for laughing at the president when he falls?
Hey, look, I know everybody at the bottom. See, this is the reason why the dude, if you go back, the dude in the blue, the Air Force general, right at the bottom, when he was saluting him with his back turned, he was coaching him. He was like, "Sir, baby steps, sir."
He tried to run up the step.
But all of the motherfuckers, bro, I'm telling you, they laugh at shit like that, bro. They all, they have tea and crumpets and weird shit like that. Little kids,
Crumpets.
I'm sure they laughed
talk
when he
shit
got
over
on the
little
plane.
babies.
They laughed when he got on the plane. I'm sure.
Well, hopefully he didn't. Hopefully he didn't hurt himself, but that was funny.
I hope he didn't. I hope he didn't either. I doubt he did because it's not like he fell far. He caught himself too each time. So I highly doubt.
It don't matter. He's older. It only takes a teeny bit.
Yeah, I forgot that part. All right, I do hope he didn't hurt himself though.
Those are better. They have ridges on there. They got ridges on there. He fell, he skinned his knee, and then he's old, so he got a little purple.
Bruh.
But like I keep forgetting the how old he is. All right, I do hope he didn't hurt himself.
How quick?
Huh?
He's 80 fucking years of age.
Like when I'm viewing it, like I said, I put myself in it too. I was viewing it just from a general person falling up the steps. I didn't factor in that he's like in his late 70s.
I want y'all to pay attention. Hold on. Go back. I want you to pay attention. I need you to run that footage till he hits the steps. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. That is the foot of a toddler now, all the way back when he's walking up to it.
There's something wrong with
it. Okay.
If you look
yeah, he's walking like a toddler, y'all.
Look, hold on, right there. See?
He was scared as shit. He was like, "Man, please save me. Please don't do this."
See, look. Hold on, let me get that out the way. Whenever he stands down, his ankle is sloped in.
Yeah, you see that? You see the lean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he might have some type of feet problem while we laughing at him. But I mean, I'm just saying, if you got that problem, you shouldn't be running up the steps anyway.
When you laugh at that motherfucker, hey, look, listen. You done voted for this asshole. This dickhead is about to he about to confiscate all y'all weapons for free.
Ain't that
I know you heard about that, right?
Oh, bro, I was pissed. I'm like, no, you tell me that you can run up in my house and take my guns? Like,
right to bear arms. You can't rewrite that.
Yeah, okay. That's what they about to do with this case. That was the okie doke, and this Bible right here falls up the stairs. And when you get older, and I vouch for this, when you have jeans on, bro, the minute that I fucking hit my shit on something, my skin immediately just peels apart. Yeah, like the shit is weird, bro. Getting older, man. This shit is so weird. I can't imagine being 80 something with the skin of a fucking piece of paper. You know what I mean? Like, fucking laugh at this asshole.
Steps like Obama.
No, we don't expect him. We expected him to walk up the steps, Crystal. He the one wanted to zoom up the steps. I don't know who he was trying to impress. He should have walked up the damn steps. That's what it looked like, right? That's what it looked like. I still got it. No, I don't.
Yeah, just in case these young ladies are looking at me. Just in case these young ladies are looking at me. I got to make sure. I've been doing my stair climbers. Yep, I think this is gonna. I think I'm gonna make it.
How many steps was that?
He did.
That was a lot of fucking stairs, bro. They need an escalator for this nigga, like what is those little joints, the side carts or whatever the hell it's called.
The chairs, the mobile chairs that go up the stairs.
Okay, man.
Don't do it like that.
Yeah,
How
my
much?
I was young and thought those were pretty cool. Like, can I get a
Can you
ride?
imagine that?
him and Kamala's in his lap and shit. He's smelling her hair on the way up the stairs.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I bet you $50, or they will never show him walking up the stairs again, Joe. That is definitely a PR move right there.
Definitely.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I tell you what, ain't no way where I'm that slew-footed at that age. I be looking up at them stairs like, man, y'all, are you serious? Like, for real? Like,
Let me get on your
there's
back
no way.
and you take me up there. Thank you.
Yeah, for real. When Kamala did it, look, hold up, Kamala, she didn't even get out of a tall plane like that. I think she got out of some little bullshit jump with her Chuck Taylors on, jogging and shit. You know what I'm saying? They need to just have her go up there for them. You know?
Was it the shoe?
You said what again?
I said, was it the shoes?
Swish. Of course it was the damn shoe. He probably got the what is it? The Leprechaun La Cucaracha 12s on. You know what I'm saying? Like the gauchos and shit.
Hey, go ahead.
La Cucaracha 12s. You know how Leprechauns got them pointy toes, but the Mexicans in boots be having them long ass. Have y'all seen those? When they be dancing, they be folded over like elf shoes. Like that. Bruh, he got the La Cucarachas on, bruh.
These are strictly the thoughts of GMO.
Yay. Yay.
Real quick, I guess just logged into the back.
Thank goodness.
That makes a difference on how he behaves.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just to introduce our guest real quick. He's the co-owner of Quality Touch Studios. He's a recording and mixing engineer, also a voting member of the Recording Academy, and the vice chairman of the DMV chapter of Audio Engineers Society. Everybody give it up for Mr. William Bowser.
Right.
Hey.
What's happening?
What's good?
Everybody.
What it do, man? How you doing?
Oh, man. Blessed and extremely favored.
Look, first and foremost, I appreciate you for taking the time out your busy schedule, because you are a busy man, to come on the show and chop it up with the family, man. So it's gonna be a regular interview, and then wherever my team takes this, it may go a little left. So as you heard when you came in the back room,
there's no May on this panel.
I was trying to add a little fluff to it, you know.
No. You just have to throw them in the pot. You already know.
So look, bro, I know about you. I know Quick know about you. You know what I'm saying? I know the squad know about you. Let the people know exactly who you are and what you do.
So again, as you were saying, I'm the co-owner of Quality Touch Studios with my wife, Tracy Bowser, as well. Let's see, man, it's a lot, but I'm gonna try and condense it down just to kind of keep your segment small as well. I'm also a voting member on the Recording Academy, which is the Grammys for those that don't know. I'm also, again, the vice chair for the Audio Engineering Society for the DMV. So literally when it comes to all things audio technology, I'm always there at the center and at the head of it when all these companies running around selling software and hardware. I have worked with, at this point, I've worked with every single major label on the planet. I've worked with Universal, I've worked with Sony, and I've worked with, who is the last one? They're going to kill me for this probably. But other than that, I'm currently working on about 4 major label projects, indie projects all the time, every single day. Literally before I got on here, I just rendered a record out featuring the one artist who's dropping his single on Sony on April 2nd. His name is James Worthy, actually. No relation to the basketball player, but yeah, really, really dope, big R&B artist. Comes out on the 2nd. Yeah, the whole building is excited for that. So everything's been going crazy. And then I have a record with Brandon Fresco, who is it? Lil Zell, Chance the Rapper. That should be coming out in about a month or 2. What else? There's a feature with one of our local guys. He's got a feature with what's her name? Shelly the MC.
Okay.
And then depending on how things go, I have something incredible coming out this year with probably one of the top 10, top 5 artists in the world right now. So
my God,
it's going to be an incredibly crazy year, man. Oh, and we're also building a B room here. So it'll be a 2-room studio here real soon.
Okay.
That's dope.
So let's dive into it, because you know, as a fellow engineer, and Quick's an engineer as well, you feel me?
Oh yeah, I know.
Now, as an engineer, you know what I'm saying, most artists really don't understand the work that it takes to get that quality sound. You feel me? So how important is it to you to do your job and to get the artist to understand what they have to do to get the job done?
Communication in this industry is extremely important. I mean, like, I can't even begin to explain. But when it comes to an artist understanding where their quality sits, it's very, very simple. So in this day and age, dead serious, you're probably going to really get 30 seconds, 45 seconds tops, where an A&R is going to listen to some records. And if they like your record, they've already decided in their head that they like you as an artist. And then all you have to do now is captivate them with that hook. As an engineer today, we wear so many different hats, but as our main job description entails, when it comes to mixing a record, we're trying to make sure that the record is ready to go. We're trying to make sure that when you hear the record as an artist, you want to jump out your seat. When people hear the record, they want to just lose their mind. And that has now become, even though it has been that way for quite some time, but it's now become the staple of what we do in our industry, especially when it comes to, you know, us as Black engineers. It's one of those things where we're actually very hands-on, especially when we believe in a record or believe in a project. We become very hands-on, and it's like cooking. You know what I mean? And you could taste it in the food whenever someone really puts their heart and soul into some food. So it's the same thing when you hear a really great record. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like, of course, a mini A&R. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? One-stop shop. You know, can I ask you a question though? I mean, I've heard a slew of names. Please tell me that you haven't dealt with John Legend, please, sir.
You said tell you that I haven't? I can't say.
Yes. Please tell me that. Please tell me you've never engineered, mixed, or mastered this guy. It's like, no, I'm messing with you, bro.
I haven't had the pleasure of doing it yet on my side, but I have been in the studio with John Legend quite a few times in my young life. So,
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh really?
No.
Oh okay. I suggest that you take that Men in Black pen and you just erase that from your memory, bro. Just erase that show.
Right.
I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you.
Well, speaking of your young life, how did you get into engineering and producing and everything?
You know, this is funny because Rock could tell you, Quick will tell you the same thing, the same way all of us did, to be honest, being an artist. Being an artist kind of leads you to that path, because back at the time, engineers and production and all the other facets of the music industry, I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it. And it wasn't that I didn't have a love for it. It's just that my economic situation at the time didn't allow me to allot funds to my actual passion that I wanted to do. So I dove in head first, and it didn't stop me from writing. It didn't stop me from trying to make the best of my situation and stop me from making music. All it did was propel me even more, because I was good at engineering. Like I always had an ear. I've always had an ear for music, and that's what I love music. So music being where it is in my head, I'm trying to compete. I've always been trying to compete with the people that I looked up to as the greats, you know? And even though I was young, it didn't mean don't take the shot. It just means that if you take the shot, you might miss. It doesn't mean don't shoot again.
Now you have a very heavy responsibility. You're part of your voting member for the Recording Academy. And you know, like some people say that it's flawed, and a lot of people are speaking out on it. But I think that maybe people really don't understand the process. You know what I'm saying? So what? Because I don't want to get you to. I don't want to have you say anything that will get you in trouble. But
yeah, right, dog. I've been explaining this for like a month straight.
so give the people a little insight on the process, and if you you can share.
So look, just to break it down for all your viewers and for anyone that watches this at all, I've literally been explaining this for a month straight. The general public, this is the Recording Academy and the Grammys is one of those things that the general public is not privy to at all. It is all 100% peer-based. And when you hear the word peer-based, that's where people kind of start tuning out. But that your average musician needs to pay attention. It's peer based, meaning this: not everybody has your best intentions or because you put the greatest effort forward this year in mind. Great example, and I'll give you a great example. If me and Swift, right? I mean, Quick, and we work on Rock's record, and he gets a Grammy nomination, right? But he didn't do that great. He got a nomination, but he did a great body of work, but he wasn't The Weeknd, right? Right? And so now, but guess what? He put out an R&B album, and it's in the same category. I apologize to The Weeknd, but me and Quick put in work. I'm not voting for The Weeknd. I'm voting for my man. That's how that works. And like I said, people tune that out, but that's the reality. It's not that it's rigged. It's the fact that it's high school. You politic like you do. You want to become student body president? We put up flyers because you know what? Even in high school, there are rules to becoming student body president. We have in the rules. It's the same thing when we're voting. I can't even say for your consideration for the 2021 Grammy Award. I couldn't even say that. All I could do is put up little things that say for your consideration. That was it. And then when I even was able to put a record up for consideration, we got more rules to follow after that. The reality is most of the people that end up complaining, it's their team that does all the work for them. They don't know any of that. They don't know what it's like to be on the other side of the fence. They have no idea. It's their team doing the work. So when things get talked about behind the scenes and people are saying, well, you know, we did this and we did this, so I'll do this and I'll do that. They're playing the game. This is I don't know why people love to forget this is America. They play the game. Mm-hmm. And politics is part of the game of any award show. No matter, even for people that win, it's like the Viewers' Choice Awards. It's a popularity contest.
Right.
And yes, and out of the 40-something award categories, yes, lots of deserving people actually win Grammys. But we only look at the top 5 or 6 categories and then be like, oh my God. But the reality is there are so many Grammy Award winning actual artists in the DMV that win every year. It's ridiculous.
Word.
I've met people that have written children's books. I've met people that have literally written symphonies that have won. I've met people that have done TV.
That's so dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like I see these people all the time. And now I know every time I see the news every single year. I joined on the 60th Grammys, which was 2018, I think. And I'll never forget, that was such an incredible year to be able to join, because it would be my dream to win one. So I'm like, I know I gotta join. I know I have to be in the game to win a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can play street ball all we want, but I gotta be in the game to win the ring. So I'm like, cool. And I get in, and it's half of what I expected, and the other half not what I expected. But it didn't put me off. It just made me realize, okay, this is how the game is played. Mm-hmm. So realizing that's how the game is played, literally the best thing that I could possibly do is just make sure that everyone else around me knows how the game is played.
Right.
So it's not a surprise to you. So, and again, me and Rock have had this conversation. He was like, yeah, Will, I'm trying to become a member. What do I need to do? I literally send you the link. Hey man, you need these 2 considerations. We only get 2 considerations when people want to join. We only get 2. And then on top of that, it's 25 randomly chosen voting members that have to go and say yes or no to bringing in a new member.
Sheesh.
Because new membership is now limited now. That's the thing. New membership is now limited. I was the second to last generation that was able to get in off the old method of, you got your 2 recommendations, cool. You meet all the criteria, cool. You have all your records, your websites, any kind of dates. What have you done? Who's recommending you? Cool, you're in. I was literally one of the second to last generations for that. After that, nope.
Tough.
But again, it doesn't mean, and again, you got to play the game. Your recommendation helps you depending on who it is that's doing the recommendation. Because again, if I'm a Grammy Award winning or Grammy nominated engineer and I'm nominating my man Rock to get in because he only needs 2, it looks better on the resume. So I'm doing my best for Where the day he asked me, or if Quick says, yo, Will, I need a recommendation for real. And I'm like, yo, I got one left. I'm shooting it to you. It looks good on the resume. I don't care that you have all the rest of your stuff. I care that you get in with me because we can't win. I can't win alone.
Definitely. And speaking of which, my bad.
I said I gotta hit the horns because he said some dope shit. He said,
Facts.
I can't win without you, bro. That's
for sure.
Go ahead,
for sure. And I was gonna say, because I was gonna ask, do you feel like there needs to be more youth involved in the voting process? Is that what you see? I mean, you don't necessarily have to, say that, but being an exclusive group and inclusive, do you see a lot of the guys from our generation in it, or from your generation? Of
course, it's the 30 and up crowd. Yeah, this is the grown and sexy crowd that's voting on these records. Now,
gotcha.
Now that's not a bad thing because it's the grown and sexy crowd that majority makes these records. Mm-hmm. A lot of these engineers ain't they in their 20s. A lot, though. I'm not gonna talk bad about the guys that are in their 20s that are killing it. I'm saying that the majority. I'm speaking from the majority standpoint, are the ones that make all these records. Why? Because they have the understanding of the music that we're working on. So just because perfect example, 21 Savage makes some dope records, right? The Migos make dope records, right?
Sure. Mm.
They were in their 20s when they first came out making dope records. Leslie's been mixing their records for years. I think he's like 40 something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Though it's a young man's game, it's an old man's hustle.
That seasoning. You need that seasoning.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where we all come into play as engineers. We bring the seasoning to this whole pot. And it's not again, I'm not knocking any of the young guys, but it's the experience. It's when a job says you need 5 years experience before we could hire you. Well, guess what? I get the job first. I get the job first. And it's not because this young man or this young woman isn't more qualified for the job. I have the experience to handle the job if it all goes left.
Gotcha.
You see what I mean? That's and trust me that in this business, deadlines and stuff like that, it goes left real quick.
So I have a question because of course you hear Drake, people like Drake, and they speaking out the voting process, but don't they have access to join the voting, the academy, the same, just like everybody else?
Yes, but let me explain. So when you're voting, you only get 15 votes. That's it. And you can't throw all 15 votes to one song or all in one category. You have to spread your 15 votes out. That's it. And now here's a really, really fun fact and statistic, because me and my guys here, we deal with numbers as any engineer does on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. Did you know that there's what, 20, there's like 12 something thousand Recording Academy members, but only about 4,000 of them actually vote.
What?
So that should let y'all know that though the pot is big, the water in it is about this big. It doesn't equate. It doesn't equate on how people look and listen to it. So again, back to the original question. Yes, I highly implore all of my people to get in. All of you should be trying to get in. And this is the funny part. This is where the peer voting part kicks in, and why people shouldn't be mad at the academy. You should be mad at the people that vote and who votes and how they vote. Did y'all know that the only people that can vote are artists, engineers, writers, and producers? That's only those four can vote. So you don't have an executive can't vote. Even if I executive produced an album, that don't count.
Oh.
You can't vote. You're the manager for such and such. You can't vote. You could be an academy member, but you can't vote. There's a laundry list of people that can't vote. Oh, you work at a magazine that does nothing but music, and you've been covering the music industry your whole career. Too bad.
But you would kind of think,
wow,
that should be able to vote because they're out there, they're in the industry, they're rubbing elbows with these artists. You feel me?
But you got to realize that the whole reason behind the Grammys, and this is why it's peer voting, is because you're nominated and a winner in the eyes of your peers.
Okay. In
the eyes of your peers. So again, this isn't a viewers award. This isn't some mass dominated award. You know what I mean? There are hundreds of awards given out all year long, to be honest with you. That there are awards that I've never even heard of in my whole life that I've watched artists get. just because I'm one of my friends is part of the project. They get awards all year long. The Grammys is of actual importance to them because it's literally saying that your peers are recognizing and honoring you for the work that you did within this amount of time. This is why it gets all this kind of crazy rationale. The funny thing is, for everybody that talks about it, that talks bad about it, depending on where their stature is in this industry, guess what? They'll show up next year to get that award. We see it all the time. We've literally seen it all the time. At the end of the day, they'll show up to get the award. People could be like, I'm a boycott and it's not fair and it's rigged. No, it's a popularity contest, and just because you don't want to play the game doesn't mean that the game is gonna wait for you just because you're hot right now.
Right.
You know,
and artists tend to be that way though, right? They a lot of artists, a lot of people speak of artists that they're kind of like kids. You know, they don't really necessarily want to work with everybody. There's standoffish, eclectic. I guess you could put it. How do you convince these artists to network? Basically, you know what I mean, for these awards, and if they even care,
you don't. The reality is you don't. Like the artist, that's not their job. It's the manager's job, and I say that because as someone that works with artists all the time, every day, I don't care how the artist is per se. I care about how your team works. I care about your attitude for the job at hand. I don't care if you want to be an asshole. Like, if you want to be an asshole, but be a productive asshole. You know what I'm saying? Be a great asshole. If you're going to be one, at least be one that makes sure that your team is taken care of, the people around you.
Don't give him anything to ignite his fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm dead serious. If you're like, yo, I'm not drinking this water unless it's Aquafina, well, guess what? Cool. I will make one of my interns go and get you some Aquafina, because if that Aquafina is going to help you make a hit record and all of our names are on it, go get that goddamn Aquafina for this man. Go do it. like seriously, go do it, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna end up talking to the artist in session if that's what's going on, and then on top of that, I'm gonna end up talking to your management. We're gonna talk to the producer. The job is not done when the artist is done. The job is done when it gets handed off into the next person, which will usually be the mastering engineer. Okay. And then after the mastering engineer, it now goes into marketing, promotions. It goes to about 12 different departments and whatnot. And all these departments have the same mandate. Then the management have to make sure that everything is on point. Then we got to make sure that the flyers are straight. We got to make sure that any digital promotion is straight. And then it comes back to me, because I got to now bounce out things that were sent for mastering for anything else, for your DJs, for your radio shows, on the BDS, for Nielsen, because it all has to be uploaded on there. Your videographer, when they shoot the video, to make sure they have a high quality file to shoot the video. Mm-hmm. There's a million things that go into the actual finished product of a record when it's coming out on a major.
So I have a question for you, and you think you breaking up? I was getting a phone.
You probably got a call.
Of course. Here, let me put this in airplane mode real quick.
All right, cool.
Let me see.
I didn't know you could do that. But, I would definitely be getting a shirt. I would definitely be getting a shirt that says, "Be a great asshole." Yep.
Hey, man, sometimes that's all that matters. Let me see if I can get this over here.
So I got a question for you while you putting that on there, and it gives you time to think about it. As an engineer, we don't always have the greatest artist with the greatest skill level coming.
Oh, you just took my dang question. All right, continue.
How do you coach someone through to get the best possible record out of a garbage artist?
Oh, let me make sure. Let me get this camera on here.
And also, with that, explain an experience with that type of artist, because granted, we've all had them.
Yeah.
Can y'all see me?
No.
The camera's still off.
There you go. We saw you. There you go.
Okay. All right. Now I'm on airplane mode. Okay. Had to move do a little adjusting over here. All right. So you said to get the best performance out of them?
Yeah, out of a terrible artist.
Coaching. You gotta coach. I know. So and this is only funny. This is only funny because I use him as an example, and he knows this, right? Mm-hmm. So I have a really good friend. His name is Ian T. Right? And Ian, when he first started, was a horrible rapper, but Ian knew that. It did not deter Ian, and Ian would hop on every single fucking record he possibly can. And then one day, out of the blue, Ian came in with a verse that was extremely fire. I'm talking, it killed at least 4 or 5 other guys that were seasoned and highly skilled rappers. It put them all to shame because Ian came with an amazing verse, amazing energy, and he was ready to deliver on that record. And that is how I tell all my guys that work here, all my interns, you need to be like that with every artist. I don't care if they sound like the trash can is related to them. You need to make sure that they know that you are here for them, period. I don't care if you just started. You know why? Because everybody starts at some point. Right. Everybody just started at some point. You know what? I always tell people, let's see how good they are in a year from now. If you kept up with this in a year from now, you're paying the prices, you're making the moves, you're doing the networking, there's a really, really, really good chance that you're built for this. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? In 5 years from now, you should be making strides. You should be trying to make more money. You should be having a name. You should be making moves. 10 years from now, you should be where I'm at. You should be able to maneuver within our industry and have some kind of name where if I mention you or if you mention me, it gets a reaction from somebody, good, bad, or ugly. But you should have some kind of name after a decade in. There are just things that go along with the territory of playing the game. I'm not saying that's how it's going to be for everybody, but at some point, I'm looking at the artist like, you know what? You're going to get this. And if you don't get this, it won't be my fault. So
you basically going to push and support. And yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I need to be in that studio. I'm gonna be like Ike Turner in that jump. By the time we done, hey, look, I'm ex-military, bro. You only got a couple minutes with me, man. I'm a life coach the shit out of them. You dig? I got you.
We get all kinds of managers here, man. We get all kinds of managers in here, and you know what? They all believe in the same thing that I believe in. I don't care if you came in here and booked 5 hours, and then you were like, man, I'm gonna do 30 records. No, because you doing 30 mediocre records make all of us look bad. If you walk out of here with 1 or 2 bangers, and in 5 hours, I'm proud. You know why? Because those 30 mediocre records, no one will probably ever hear them. They'll never see the light of day. And even if they do, no one's going to care. But 2 bangers that ends up on the radio, that ends up doing like 100,000, 500,000 or 1 million plays, something that gets you paid, that takes care of a bill, man, look, I'm super proud. I'll stand next to records like that all day. I'm cool with that.
Now, as an engineer, I got to move forward because this is what I've been dying to ask you. Now, you have the privilege of being a part of the Audio Engineering Society, right? So you get to test out all plugins, and you have input on the software, or how does that work?
So I'm a beta tester for a lot of the bigger companies. Basically, they'll send you a trial version of something that they're thinking about putting out to the public. And at that point, it's my job to make sure that it works on my system. So So usually when everybody's a beta tester, they have all the specs to your specific system. You have to give them that. And then after that, you start going through the process. So a really, really well-known company is about to come out with a delay plugin. They redid it, rebuilt it from the ground up, and it's a pretty good plugin. Now, on my side, no problems. But I have one of the guys that's testing on there with me. He's a really good friend of mine. It's acting up in Logic. So you got to write down when it acted up, take screenshots of it, video capture it if you can, and then send them all that information about the time frame and what you were doing with it when it acted up. If you had it on a track, if you had it on a bus, what was it? Was it on some vocals? Was it a stereo track that it messed up on? Did you have multiple tracks going to it? It's everything that breaks down into, hey, when we run a test, when we ran the test, this messed up. How did it mess up? And were you able to reproduce it every single time? So if they get it and they could reproduce it, now you have a bug. You fix the bug. They send us another version with the bug fixed. Does it work now? Works like a charm. Cool. We know that's one less bug that I got to worry about. Somebody else comes up with a problem, same solution. We go ahead, you run the test. Can you duplicate the problem? Send it off to them. They can duplicate the problem. They can fix it.
So, question, my man. So
that's dope.
What is your DAW of choice? And what are the different types that you have used throughout your whole engineering career?
You hold on, you gotta tell them what a DAW is, because not everybody knows.
Okay.
That too. Tell them that too.
Okay. So a DAW is a digital audio workstation, aka what everybody records in. So for everybody that might still be kind of lost, it's the reason why most studios have Pro Tools when they record, because Pro Tools is the DAW for that particular studio at that particular time. So, and I'm sure most people have heard of Pro Tools. So that's a DAW. My DAW of choice is Reaper. I love using. Yep, I've been using. Reaper. I'm literally I'm a Reaper Pro user, as they like to call it. I've been using Reaper for probably almost a decade now.
Wow.
All the records you've ever heard from me for over the last decade, and I'm talking for the last decade.
Wow.
Been from Reaper. Reaper can literally do whatever you want it to do. I can set it up to literally do anything. I can make it look like any DAW I want, which is why whenever you look at my screen, it looks like a Pro Tools DAW, because it just helps clients feel more comfortable, because they all go to Pro Tools studios.
Yeah.
But they don't care, because there's so many different versions of Pro Tools in the world that all of them look different. So nobody ever cares, because nobody questions it. But anything I learned on Pro Tools, I'm actually Pro Tools certified too. So I taught Pro Tools at a point. Other than that, shoot, it was pretty easy. How many DAWs have I actually used? I've used them all, because I've been a beta tester for a long time. And when I left Pro Tools, I literally left because anyone that uses Pro Tools knows about Pro Tools DAE errors. So this next joke is for everyone that uses Pro Tools that ever got a DAE error. I literally had one DAE error too many, and I was like, nah, I'm out. So literally, I went on a DAW hunting spree for like 2 years. I used everything. I used Ableton. I used let's see. I had a Mac when I was actually doing work with a contractor for the government. So they gave me a it was a dual boot system, so I could boot it up in Windows mode, or I could boot it up in Mac mode. I booted up in Mac, used Logic on that for about 1.5 years. Same thing. It didn't really stick with me. Again, I used everything, and I would always go back to Reaper. I had Samplitude for a couple of years, and it worked, but it was horrible on CPU. And then again, I was like, let me just try this Reaper thing and see what's up. Tried it. I liked it. The record sounded good, and then I realized I could actually edit this program to do anything I wanted. You can edit the sound engine. It was crazy. Yeah, like it did everything I wanted. I mean, everything. And so over the years, I just got better and better and better. And as I was doing bigger records, the people that make it, they would just see me in forums, and we talk, and I'd get this done and do this. And yeah, man. Plus the community is really dope. All the skins are mostly free for the most part. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, you can literally do anything you want, like literally anything. If your mind can think of it, you can make it a shortcut on your keyboard in Reaper, which really was the selling point. Yeah, it's the reason why a lot of companies don't make third-party things for it, because it can already do it off the break, and all those features are free. It's free.
Oh man!
Like all this,
I tried
stuff like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I tried Reaper once, like way back in the day, and I guess it was like an earlier Reaper, and once again, it must have been like a beta version or like a trial version or whatever, because there was bugs. There was a mean delay, and I'm like, dog.
But you know what? That back in the day is what turned off a lot of people. And then what really, really made a lot of folks like Reaper lovers was the fact that it's an indefinite trial. And it doesn't like add no weird beep noises. It doesn't shut you down. It doesn't cap you out. Like if you save the session, you can't edit the session. It's indefinite. It's an unlimited track count. Every track is whatever track you want it to be. So if you need a MIDI track, guess what? The same track you had the audio on, you can move MIDI onto it. If you want an instrument track, the same track you have your MIDI on, you can literally put and record onto it. Like you can do whatever you want. It sees all audio as whatever.
That's wow.
Like, dude, it's the best thing in the world.
Bro, so I started out on Sonar. That's what my engineer was using. And then I got introduced to Pro Tools, and I was like, I was told Pro Tools industry standard. You gotta have Pro Tools.
That's what everybody says, though.
Now, me, I actually use Pro Tools now, and I'm good with it. You know, me personally, first one I've ever used was Studio One, and I liked Studio One. That one's good. I've used Studio One. I've used Mixcraft. I've used, of course, Reaper, and now I'm on Pro Tools. So,
look, me personally, I have no dog in the fight when it comes to any of these DAWs anymore, because at the end of the day, to be honest, you get to a certain point where you're just above that. You don't care because it gets the job done. I can go into any studio and use any DAW because all the basics are there. The only question I might have is, hey, cool. Like, again, I still remember how to use Pro Tools because I modeled my Reaper system off of Pro Tools. So I could still do all the shortcuts, but I kept all of Reaper shortcuts. So all the Pro Tools shortcuts is all in here if you're a Pro Tools guy, and you can just run it however you want to run it. Plus, I have all these little faders and whatnot behind me, so you can pull up and move around and do whatever you really want to do if you want to get hands-on. Other than that, it's all the same. I got a guy right now that works here. His name is Slim. Shoot, he's talking to Presonus right now because they're looking at doing a sponsorship program with him, and he uses Studio One here. Not a problem, man. Like it comes down to, can you do the job with what you got? You know what I'm saying?
Does the song sound good at the end of the day?
Exactly. Like I'm not asking the carpenter if he's using these DeWalt tools.
Right.
Build a desk. I paid you for a desk. Build a desk.
that's kind of like, with everything, because I done walked into some studios that look plain Jane basic, you feel me, and had a good sound in there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I done been in studios where, it's high tech and it's just garbage sound. He's like, it's all on who's behind those boards.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing that when you're a young engineer, they tell it to you, but you don't really believe it, because even though you're a young engineer, you see like all this stuff I have back here and all the knobs and all the lights and all that fun stuff, and you're like, well, it gotta be something. It can't just be the guy. The reality is, all this stuff behind me is just to make my job easier. That's all. It's literally just to make my job easier. I go out of town all the time. I can't bring my studio with me. I bring these with me. I bring this with me, and I put it to good use. That's it. You can't overreach or not give yourself the time to have the experience to do the job at the height that you want to be. Doesn't mean there aren't going to be people out there that are amazing at the job when they first start and they're just knocking it out the park off the break. But even they have to gain experience. Like, that's why we have OGs in the first place. They are there to pass on wisdom and knowledge and to instill a certain kind of love and respect for the job that we actually do, because there's a certain time and place that you get to where that's what's going to be required of you to pass it down, to make sure that this next generation understands all the facets and not just, oh, well, the plugin can do that. You're right. The plugin can do that. But do you know why the hardware did that in the first place? Do you know why the hardware is still getting made? Look, they used to tell us all the time that, guess what? You don't need to be on the radio. The radio is not for you. You don't need the radio. You can go on streaming. Radio still exists, though.
For a good reason. For a good reason. Just like you said, networking, learning how to win this popularity contest that we call. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to it. Yeah.
One moment. Go get a diaper, girl.
No worries, bro. We got somebody in here, bro, that does it way more than you.
Straight up. We've almost witnessed ass whoopings on this show.
I mean, hey, look.
Hey, I was so deep in the conversation, I forgot to put comments on the screen. We got
oh dang.
I was wondering. Oh, Star, what up?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Star, okay, boom. What up, AJ? My bad, y'all. I was so deep in the conversation because you know.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, we kind of quiet tonight.
And this got to change because, like, shoot, me and Will over here so cool. I have yet to come over to your spot and link up with you yet, dog. We still ain't collabed yet, dog. What's up with that?
Hey, look, send me a record, man. Look, I got guys that work for me now, so I don't barely record anymore. Like, I literally, full mixing is what I do full time.
Hey,
like,
you want to know something? That's
I'm
dope.
blessed enough to be able to do that full time now, man. Like, and I can support my family. I pay all my bills with it. Like,
That's lit, dog.
Yeah, just send me a record. Dude, I don't care.
I'm gonna have to pull up to your lab too, though, man. We gotta chop it up.
No,
Hey.
I'm here every day. This is my full
Say
time,
less.
man. Come on in.
Say less. We're gonna link up, dog. Real talk.
So what's next for you, bro?
I'm trying to win this Grammy, man.
Facts.
I got. Man, last year was pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. And I got a lot of streaming plaques that probably should be in here on these walls that I just haven't gone and collected yet. But I'm gonna get them this year. With my man James Worthy, there's a really, really good chance that it might do extremely well, like very, very well. I'm hoping for a top 10 on the R&B charts, and that would just be an amazing blessing because I would love to bring a Billboard plaque in here. I'm really big on making sure that my people see this grind. And for everyone that knows me and have known me from like my 20s, I want them to know that this is all possible on all facets. It's not one of those, hey, you can do it. Or if you know somebody, I've been doing this from the dirt and I'm down for it. I'm really, really down for it. And I'm really, really blessed. I want y'all to realize that I know how the game goes. And I'm willing to play with all my folks that want to play the game too. And it don't gotta be, oh man, well, you gotta get with me or it's not going down. I don't care if you don't use me or my services. I want you to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Some people I've fallen out with. Some people I've gained new friends. At the end of the day, I just want everyone to succeed. I don't care if you do it with me or without me. It doesn't matter to me anymore because I see how it is. We all want to get through the door. I seen what it's like on the other side of that door, and it ain't pretty. It's not pretty. And I promise you, I wouldn't care if talking about it, but I know that I really can't do it all by myself. At some point, we all have to get together for the betterment of what we're trying to do here in the DMV. It's just a fact. It's not an ego trip. And I've seen lots of guys from in the DMV with an ego trip. And I see where they are in our industry. I see like their actual position, and it's smaller than what we give them credit for. I wish people would just be more adult and be more open and be like, yo, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Like just doing it is a move in itself. Just doing it is a move in itself. And it teaches the younger generation like, yo, they're cool with it. Plus, I want older folks to realize that it don't matter what age you are, money is money. The industry will back you.
Sure.
Right, exactly.
You hear me?
Yeah, let me grab this diaper. Go ahead, hold the diaper.
Yeah, man.
Although you got a question before you go. Jaquan Carter's.
That's Mr. TMG right there. Shout out BBF in the building. You know.
He said, any pointers to a producer?
Good night. Close the door. Thank you. Good night. She already know.
Melatonin gummies. It's like, no, I'm about to wish.
Man, look, you already. She decided that this was the time for her to get out the bed and be like, you know, mom's asleep, my brother's in the bed, and my sister's asleep too. So, creep.
Oh yeah.
So, you said
a producer.
any pointers to a producer?
Yes. If you want to be a really, really good producer in your area, be a producer and don't be just a beat maker. You understand?
Ooh, say that one more time.
Dead serious. Like dead serious. And this goes to anybody. I don't care if production is this big or this big. Be an actual producer. Come to the studio. Bring your ass. I don't care if you show up late. Just show the fuck up. Because if you don't, I'm going to take those credits because I'm doing your job. The title of producer is for you to produce a record to the label with the artist, creative control, and all creative things that happen in that studio is between all people that take part in it. That's how records get made. So if you want to be an actual producer, yo, go to the studio. Just go to the studio. And you don't got to do it for every single artist, especially if you're selling beats online. That's unrealistic. But if you want to start really hitting that pavement, you want to make a name for yourself, whether it's in your city or someone else's city, go to the studio where your beats are getting played. Don't be that beat maker where you're just like, yeah, I got credits on all these records. Well, do you know them? Nah, man, these are just all the people that bought my stuff. Who does that help? Who does that help? Because until you know these artists that get your stuff, they aren't gonna look out for you. You're just the guy that gave you. It's like donating semen. You're just the donor. You're just the donor.
That's facts.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
facts,
He was
though.
just talking about that last night.
It's
Real talk.
being just a donor gives you no real rights. You don't get a say in it. You have no creative control in it. No one's asking for your opinion. But guess what? They're asking my opinion. They want to know how that vocal take was when I was over here behind the boards. They're asking me, hey, Will, you think we could do a drop over here on this beat? Hey, you got the track outs for this joint? Nah, but can we do something? Yeah, we could do something. Guess what? I'm getting producer credits. I'm getting co-producer credits. I'm getting writer's credits. I'm getting all these credits that really belong to the guy or the girl that sat there making this composition. But as of right now, you're just a work for hire. You see that? And that's how quickly that can turn. You become a work for hire and be like,
whoa,
slaving on that beat for maybe a year or two. Because I used to produce like that. I know what's up. But if you don't hit that pavement, if you don't network, if you don't make your net worth actually worth your being of doing the thing that you say you are, then it means nothing. It means nothing.
Damn, man.
That was tough.
You just went to church, bro. You just went to church on.
That was.
Give him the horns one more time. Give him the horns.
I'm like this every single day. Not a lie. I'm like this every day because I love my job. You know what I'm saying? I literally love my job. I thank God for my job. I thank God for my guys. I thank God for my wife. I love the ability to pay my guys that work here. I love that. And I teach them every day. Yo, you know what keeps people coming back through the door? Making sure that the records sound fire. Making sure that rough sounds fire. Making sure the mix sounds fire. My mastering guy, I use Drake's mastering engineer, Chris Athens. That's my go-to mastering guy.
Wow.
I love Chris. Chris makes all my records sound fire. And he lets me know if I messed up somewhere or if this needs tweaking or if he heard something. I love that. I love the process of making records. I love it. And so I don't want to give my clients anything less. And if they can't afford it, let's talk about how we can. Let's come up with a game plan. Let's start working through it. Let's start making the moves and making these connections because maybe you can't afford it, but maybe you could find a sponsor. Maybe your family could put something together. Maybe y'all could raise the capital. Maybe you just need to take the time to just stack the bread. You're not signed yet. Don't rush it. This is the time. Take the time. Cook the meal. Enjoy the preparation because one day you're going to be working at a fast food spot. You won't be able to sit at home and go ahead and write the recipe down and taste the seasoning and make sure it's all right. Because someone's going to come up and go, oh, you want to get signed? I'll help you get your joint together. Now you got to put it out at a lightning pace. And if you're not ready with a good team, with a good manager, good money management, understanding the basics of literally your brand and how to make your brand bigger when you go and join with another brand, aka a record label, all you're going to do is be out here making fast food that don't nobody want.
I always wonder what the hell happened to Gucci Mane's. Gucci Mane never put a lot of time into mastering his stuff. Like it, very grimy sound, very gritty sound. Joe, like one of the greatest artists. But why? I mean, why do some of those big time artists that do have the capital, that do have the connections in the industry, why don't they go that far? Why don't they get mastered like that?
I'll say this: Gucci Mane, out of all the artists in the world of all time, he does hold the world record for having the most albums and projects ever put out by a single artist.
What?
Google it. You can Google it right now.
Yeah, he does.
Is that included? That's including mixtapes, right?
Everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Including mixtapes, he literally has, if we're just talking mixtapes, the largest number of mixtapes ever put out by an artist of all time.
Goodness.
And it's not by a little bit either. Put it this way, he's crushing everyone. His second place, not even breathing the same air. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Now, quality wise, I mean, it depends, man. At the end of the day, quality is subjective. Now, why are they not mastered? Because sometimes an artist just wants to put a project out to feed the streets. Like that's and the streets can mean anything. That could literally be mean in the hood. That could just mean our people. That could mean the white folks. That could mean anything because the streets are whatever you decide to walk in at that time if you're not on the sidewalk. That's how the streets are in this music industry. If you ain't on the sidewalk, you're in the streets. You're on the sidewalk. You want to feed the streets? Hey, that's what this is for. The sidewalk are the folks that are going to buy the record, that are going to spin the record, that are going to play the record. They're going to ask you questions. They're going to make sure the record is put over here. They're going to get the vinyl. That's what the sidewalks are for. The streets are for anybody that wants to grab it, get it, and go.
Man, AJ Kit wants to know, did you work with Zan, man?
Yes, I did. We also did the record, one of his biggest records we did. I'm Trying to, yeah. That record came out last year. As it stands, it's either sitting at 10 or 20 million streams. That was the last total number that I heard before when he changed over with his management. But yeah, it was a really good record. I mixed the record. Chris Athens mastered the record, and he recorded it here.
Wow.
That's lit.
Mm-hmm.
So look, tell the people where they can find you if they want to reach out to get some knowledge or to get your services.
Oh, shoot. Well, first you can go, if you Google me, just type in William Bowser engineer or William Bowser audio. I'm literally the first 5 pages on Google. But if you want to get in contact with me literally directly, you can hit me up with the phone number 240-419-7724. You can go to our website, which is qualitytouchstudios.com. You can hit me up on Facebook. You can either go through Quality Touch Studios, facebook.com/Quality Touch Studios, or just facebook.com/William Bowser. I'm on Instagram, William Bowser _Bowser_QTS. Quality Touch Studios is on there as well on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm literally on everything. I'm on all platforms, all media. You can look up my credits on all places. I have nothing to hide. I actually love showcasing all these crazy things that I've done. And not in that weird narcissistic way. I just want someone to look at the blueprint one day and go, oh, cool. This is what he did. And this is how it happened. This is what he did. This is what it led to. Like my shortcomings, my falls, my flaws. I try to put it all online as much as I can. I don't want people to think that it's all gravy, because it's not all gravy. It's all hard work. But hard work is all I ever promise anybody. If you work hard for it, it will come.
For sure.
Plus, again, God loves me, so I'm not worried about nothing.
We appreciate you for coming on and dropping these jollies. These
the Jolly Jewels, man.
Yeah, right in the background, man. Everybody give it up for William Bowser, y'all.
Most definitely, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up.
Much, man.
I
had other stuff y'all want to talk about with me or whatever like that, but shoot, I cleared out everything, so I got all night.
Hey.
Oh man.
What a gift. Oh, well, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to hang around for a little bit, you're more than welcome to.
By all means.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well,
let me see. Wait, what time is it? Because I got some calls.
9:47.
9:47.
I'll stick around. Why not? Yeah, I told him.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, just to let you know, here is where the show goes down here.
What?
Yeah. Allow me to be the navigator for this. And first thing I'm going to request is for you to bring them phone lines up, because I know people are going to want to add
he done put his sunglasses on. It's on now.
Did I? Let me take them back off.
You slid them up there. You about to start some stuff.
Well, no, because the internet has been in an uproar, because anybody who's been on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter has seen this guy at least once in your lifetime. And that's this dude named Derek Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Now, my main impression of him, because I watched one video. If I was to go back to when I first seen him, I watched one video. I'm like, okay. But me being the psychologically driven individual that I am, I watched several of them. Now, the main thing I get from him, now granted, I am all for uplifting women, encouraging women, protecting women. But there's a difference between that and pandering. Straight up pandering. Because his main fan base is women. Let's say that. His main fan base is women. And in his video, a lot of his content is driven to a lot of man bashing. And unnecessary man bashing about he's a relationship guru, saying treat women like, basically the problem that I have with him is that in his speech, he comes off very narcissistic, tears other men down, and kind of makes him to be the perfect male. And the way he man bashes, like literally, the subject could be him explaining why the sky is blue. And he would end the question by explaining, well, the sky is blue because there's too many no good dudes out here treating women terribly. Literally, the subject could be on one thing, but somehow it's a man's fault. Literally. So, being that he's the perfect male and so on and so forth, who knows all about treating women, it comes out that his whistleblowing mistress comes out saying that he has been cheating. So the narcissist, I personally think he has a narcissistic personality disorder, but that's something different. So, and we have footage of this, but we'll get to that in a second. This is low-key a Quick's Corner. But anyways, he comes out to be cheating, correct? Yeah, pretty much. That's how he got the women. The fact that he, for one, puts him on a high pedestal, and then because there's already a lot of women out here with these dudes ain't ish attitudes. So pander to that, you get book sales and you get the fan base.
I was gonna ask you because it sounds like he's selling something.
He is. He's a published author. And where do those book sales come from? The women he panders to.
I have a question for you, Quick.
What's up?
One, I have actually a couple questions.
What's good?
Why are you upset? You know the classics.
No, it's just
listen. Players fuck up too.
Well, it's not that. It's because how are you? I'm not upset. I'm just like because like I read this in him a long time ago. It's like it took me to watch it. Like, granted, I break these down. I read things in people's speech, like patterns. Like I just seen a pattern watching 6 videos straight. Mm-hmm. Before I came off of it took me. I said, let me watch like a few of these things. And the fact that he relentlessly in each of the videos I seen attacked men, none of his points made sense, and broke down things that didn't really even needed to be break down. It's like he was forcing a narrative there.
That's because he knew he was violating the guy code.
Right. So the fact that it's kind of like I read all this, I saw it in the clear already. I'm like, this ain't real. Something is very fake about this. It's not real. And when all this came out, I'm like, I was right. It's like I had I knew it moment to myself. And it's just hilarious to me because when it came out, of course, he did the live trying to explain, but then that live got deleted, coincidentally. But then the footage he came on with his wife. And granted, his wife was not even, I guess, people were going at his wife because she wasn't quote unquote presentable enough. She was like in her house clothes, bonnet, and all that kind of stuff.
They were gaslighting his wife, man.
Yeah, literally every celebrity in the world was commenting. There's a comment from Joyner Lucas on the video saying, "Bro, just take the L." Literally, if you go in the because I was watching it just for the comments because I know I was like, let me see the comments.
Oh, let me tell you, he got rich though. He got
he got filthy rich. Did you see how his house in the background though?
Oh yeah, no. So the moment you said pandering, right? And I've seen his videos too, and I've seen the headlines, but I don't really care that much. First, the moment you said he's pandering, he panders to a specific demographic.
Facts.
It works. Number one. Number two, he publishes his work to a specific demographic. Then after that, when he did these apology videos, I bet you right now that apology video got millions of views on YouTube. And guess who that's monetized to? That man right there. So he and his wife could be sitting there looking all whatever they want to look like.
But no, I got one better for you. That's facts, but I got one better for you. And this all could be, they all probably, and granted, they all are probably, he's probably just twisting this into some type of other ploy to sell books or whatever. I don't know. But right after they did that live, because one thing he does, he takes the clips he reacts to, he takes clips and does like a side-by-side thing and reacts to the clip, gives his opinion. why did he do a reaction to his own video he did with his wife? Speaking
sure
like
did.
his,
He sure did in the
speaking in the
third
third person. Speaking in the third person, like it's another dude he's watching, but he's literally reacting and breaking down his own situation.
That is what I like to call double dipping.
Facts.
If the honey pot just wasn't big enough, he went for 2 honey pots.
Straight up, bro.
he said he did that because somebody in the comments said, "Yeah, I love to see a reaction video to this." So that's why he did.
He
it.
playing that. He ain't
And do
doing
you
it
know
because
that he has a book out talking about? I forgot what the name of it is, but it's basically about him cheating and all this other stuff and how him and his wife making it work. Because this happened. This particular incident happened last July, but he's been cheating. Come to find out, I guess the whole 12 years they've been together. So
I bet you he's gonna start pandering to other men who have cheated on their wives and how to make the relationship either work or.
But
man,
he could try, but that's not gonna work because men don't like it. but I'm gonna tell you this. It's funny you said that.
Demographic. It's who you pander to when it comes to.
That's true.
It don't got to be all men. You just need some.
That's true, because that is a group of dudes. That's a specific group.
Yeah,
that is true. But
targeting just that one group, and they're just like, you know what?
Yeah,
help. I need his help.
And I'm gonna tell you this: while I was doing the necessary research, because I knew we were going to talk about this for this subject, I noticed in the comments of both of those videos, he posted the link to buy his latest book.
And I bet you them book sales went through the roof.
I don't know.
Of course they did.
They probably did. You know they did.
I'm sure. I'm like I say that because like I don't know what they did, but I wouldn't be. I'm sure people still bought it.
Of course, it's stimulus season too. Oh yeah, they gonna. I got spare money in the bank. I'm gonna buy this little 25. Oh, I'm gonna get it on Amazon. Oh, you can read it to me. Audible. What?
Now, I expressed my opinion. Will, you just gave yours. GMO, I remember you having such opinions on Old Boy. Like, what do you think? But I think that was said in private. But what did you overall think of the guy?
I was waiting for
before that. And leading up to now.
Before I could smell bussy. Okay, I can smell a little bussy in that boy's cocoa. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, those are the guys that we used to say back in the day was get wits. You know what I'm saying? Say anything to get the draws. You dig what I'm saying? They'll just go get along to go along. You know, go along to get along for the females. Cole Simp, man, him, Steve Harvey, fools like that. It shows that women have to have some sort of leader. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like the truth, evidently. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to have to take these hits. These are the views of G.I. Mo, not of the No Filter Show. You dig? But yeah, women fall for any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? And when a man does come out and tell y'all the goddamn truth, y'all don't believe us. We can be sitting right in front of you every day. Y'all don't believe shit we say. But this fool, all the way down in somewhere, I don't know where the hell he from, but he can tell you anything, and y'all just fall for it. This is so foolish. All you get, hey, look, guys, I'm gonna get the Derek Jackson starter kit, okay? And I'm gonna make sure that I start selling these to y'all. It's gonna come with steroid injections, okay? Steroid injections, tight tees, okay? Really tight tees, nipple covers, evidently. Cause, say what?
T-shirts. They make me look. I'm fat, but it make me look kind of swollen in the chest.
Nigga, we both fat. Shut up. So anyway, right? So. I'm gonna get you all of that, and then I'm gonna get you how to become a serial narcissist, man. Along with the fact that he is a serial cheater, he is also a serial narcissist. I have never heard of a person do a reaction to his own video and talk of himself as if he is in the fourth person, almost damn near.
Almost.
In reality, yeah. Well, not almost in the fourth person. You dig what I'm saying? That is a dynamic I've never seen before. So yeah. I think the dude has always been weird like that. Never really paid him any mind. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Up against the ball.
I'll be completely honest with you. I'm gonna step back 2 more steps. This shit was planned. It's all planned. Look, if he got caught cheating last year, why wait a year to all of a sudden come out? Why wait a year to sit down with your wife? You feel me? He's capitalizing off of this. Was planned. What happened was, everything his buzz was dying down. he needed something to jack his buzz back up and boost him and get him over the hump. I think publicity.
Okay, but he didn't do it though. The girl did it. He knew this girl for 10 years, and because he ghosted her, she called this other young YouTube personality
allegedly,
and she put it. Well, she put the video out there. She put the recording.
I ran across that when I was looking for more information. I actually ran across that show. I didn't watch all of it because it was like an hour and some odd long, but I know who you're talking about.
So was she wrong? Because she got mad? Was she wrong?
Bruh, he was wrong all the way because you pay for a woman to go to fuck home, bro. This is white privilege 101 here. I'm gonna sell a book called White Privilege 101. Okay, when you dealing with a mistress or something like that, boy, it better be a whore. Okay, it better be somebody that you pay your $500 to, so they can keep the fuck quiet. And even nowadays that even worth it because what is it, Lil Baby? He got snitched on by by a fucking porn star, prostitute. So I don't know what you do nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But the old saying is you're paying him to go home, bro. That's what he needed to do. T.I., Tiny, y'all need to learn them.
And questions, because granted, we know what we heard what the fellas think. Weezy, what was if you have heard of him before this, which I'm pretty sure you stumbled upon him before, what was your impression of him before and leading up to now? Same question.
Well, I always thought he. Why you got to do this?
Intro.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Do it again. Let me come in right. Go ahead. Thank you, Rock. I shall give my opinion now.
What happened to her voice?
She built some of that Derrick Jackson on that shit.
All Pro Tools, yeah.
Shut, right, thank you. They don't know nothing about William. They don't know. But well, I've heard of him before. I actually went to a Love tour, and he was on the tour a couple years ago. My cousin and I, and he was very stuck up, arrogant. I always view him as kind of arrogant, and I never really listened to him because to me, I didn't like what he was saying anyway. So I wasn't surprised that it came out, but I really didn't listen to him, so it didn't bother me. But it's so funny because I agree. Oof, I'm sorry, y'all. I agree that women just want to hear somebody say something. They just want to feel good. And I say this because it's true. Do you know, anytime that I agree with a man or a man says something and I agree or I piggyback off of it and I give my opinion, I get called a pick-me. Do you know that? It's so funny. So earlier, and I just laugh at it. So earlier, one of the Red Light District put a post up and asked men, Mommy, what is it? Excuse you.
How long is my teeth coming?
Later. Go lay down. It's gonna come out soon. I'm sorry, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so she put a post up asking the men, what is it that women do that bother you, or what is it that women do that turn you off? And the men just went in, they just telling everything, blah, blah, blah. And so she was like, wow, you guys are really going in. I'm going to take my time and read everything because I really want to know. And I'm reading, I'm like, yeah. I'm just reading. So I said, you know what? I really appreciate you guys sharing, expressing how you feel or things that we do, because we really need to get ourselves together for real. And so somebody underneath said, I just want to know, did you get picked, sis? Right? And I just bust out laughing. And I'm like, wow. And see, that is a prime example of you can't allow someone else to, or you can't appreciate or accept what's being given to you. But because somebody can see that and see the truth and acknowledge it, I'm going at the pick me. I get that all the time. So it's the same with Derrick Jackson. I don't care and haven't cared of anything that he said, because like you said, he's really more so to get that money. He's for that Skrilla. He's going to say anything that sounds good to a woman, and women who are in a position where they're not mature enough to see past this bullshit, spend it.
You know, I have a question. I have two questions. Why did women take him so serious? And two, fellas, have we ever seen a woman out here parading about her being so faithful and being we don't see that, right?
Fuck no.
Right.
Well, I would say, I personally would say, why you said, why do women take him so serious?
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, let's be real.
Because he
Because,
says
like I
what they
said,
want to hear.
like it's what they want to hear. Like I said, he panders to most of the women. Most of the women he probably panders to are ones who are terrible with relationships, who had bad experiences with dudes. And here's this dude talking about it's all the dude's fault. You're the one always in the right.
But here's the thing, though, bro. The key thing is 9 times out of 10, most women went through the situation where they realize that the dude only tells them what they want to hear. You dig what I'm saying? So why can't they recognize the game from the other side of the fence?
Because at the end of the day, when that game gets played on a woman, she's either going to continue the pattern of that happening, or she's going to grow, mature, and move on from that game and tell and notice when the game is getting played. That's the difference. So usually, and that goes for guys too. That's why he, like he was saying, is why he panders to a specific crowd, because this particular crowd, they haven't evolved past this guy cheated on me because you gave him the opening. This guy did this because you gave him the car, you gave him the money, you gave him the opportunity. You. But then he, and you're the queen, so don't worry about it. Most people need to evolve past the stage of blaming, take self-responsibility, and just evolve past the bullshit. When you get past the bullshit doesn't matter anymore. Why? Because you can see it from a mile away. And it doesn't mean these women don't want love. It just means they want structured love. That's not how that works.
No.
That's why he sells books. That's why he sells books. So that way you can read it and highlight it and be like, well, maybe I should try this. And he suggests this. And you know what Derek Jackson says that a man should be? I don't really care what Derek says a man should be, because guess what? That ain't the guy you're looking for. If you want to be with Derek Jackson, I heard he's looking. If you want to be with a guy that's right for you and fits all your quotes, well, you got to be right for the guy that you're looking for too. It works both ways. That's why.
Yeah, but that's not the message that is ever given. The only thing that is given is he's wrong, you're right. You didn't do anything wrong. You don't need to look and see why the hell you having these issues, because I guarantee you got issues, unresolved issues that you have not dealt with. He never said that. There's a lot of men or people out here that never tell us that we're wrong, because for some reason you cannot correct a woman without punishment, without being crucified. And a woman cannot agree with a man correcting a woman without being crucified. Well,
I call this the Aisha Curry syndrome. This is the Aisha Curry syndrome.
Yeah.
Here you had a woman that had the top, Chef Curry, you know what I'm saying, out there, the best baller of the year. She is the wholesome, beautiful wife that sits at home and cooks and does all the great things, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes to keep everything orchestrated, to keep the motor running. She had to come out and say, oh, no, she's not satisfied. She needs attention. She needs more eyes on her ass instead of on the life that she's living with. Half these women out here will kill her for that place, period. You know what I'm saying? For less than give them $40,000, they would knock her out of pole position. You dig? Nowadays, it is women aren't satisfied enough. Women are never satisfied at this point. And I do have to say this: a majority of the ladies are not satisfied with their lives. If for some reason in a drought, when making well over 50 grand is a struggle within itself, making top dollar in these days and times is a struggle. Women want more. They are bleeding the block. Like, why is it that now the new set standard is a 6-figure guy? You know what I'm saying? All these weird fantasies, the perfect man, and nobody can. Who's winning right now? Like, who's really truly winning other than Jay-Z and Kanye? Like, you know what I'm saying? The Kardashians. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, my guy. Give him the horns, dog. Give him the horns. Give him the horns.
Yeah, you better show that ring, bro. Don't you? Hey, look. Don't.
I'm just saying. Look. I'm saying this. When me and my wife got together, we made sure that when we had any kind of anything, right? Conflict resolution has to be at the forefront of a relationship.
Most definitely.
Conflict resolution, because every grown adult that gets into it with their significant other has at some point been in a relationship where it's not the fact that y'all argue and then fix it. You argue until you're tired, and then y'all just settle down. The argument fades away. You've used up all your energy, and y'all just kind of coexist back into whatever normalcy you had. That's bad. That's bad. And then on top of that, what people don't preach to each other, and man or women, women just have a louder voice right now in history right now. Women just have the louder voice. No one's preaching for you to be the best version of you for the person that you want to be with. So because at the end of the day, for every woman that says, I want a 6-figure man, guess what? It is not beyond a man to say, I want a 6-figure woman. Because if you can't match me, you just going to be out here eating off of me. And if that's the case, I could just have kids with anybody. No man, no actual man wants that. I want a partner. I don't want that 50-50 bullshit that we all used to hear about when we were kids. Life don't work that way. I want 100%. If you can't give me 100%, then stay your 50% ass in the streets. All right. Like I said before, right? Like I said, I'm on the sidewalk. I'm trying to win. I'm not in these streets no more. You want to be in the streets? Stay in the streets. I'm trying to win something over here and walk with my head held high, so I don't gotta worry about street shit. So when a woman says, "Well, I keep dealing with this kind of man," then stop dealing with this kind of man. It's like common sense has, for some strange reason, become this weird minority commodity that doesn't exist anymore. It just pops up and it makes people look better than who they are. We're all probably blessed with common sense because that's how we were raised, with common sense. I'm not saying everybody is perfect, but common sense has to kick in at some point and make you go, you know what? That was dumb. Let's not do that again.
Yeah.
You
okay,
know?
hold on, yeah, we got a caller. We just got a voicemail. Let me go and hit this caller back.
Oh, let's get it popping.
But you know what I always say, and I had to look at myself too to come to this conclusion that we attract where we are. So if you keep on messing with BS people or no good people, it's usually because it's something in you that's no good and you need to fix.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
break the chain.
Hey.
Who's this?
What's up, Nikki?
All right, Nikki.
Come on, man. You gotta let her announce herself.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on, let's start over. That wasn't right. No filter show. Who this?
The one and only Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
My dog. Queen was popping.
We know her voice.
Hope you've been dodging bullets today, Nikki.
Well, of course. I can pick Nikki voice out of a lineup of 500 women. So
hold on, say that again, Nikki.
Rock, put his ass in the back.
Dang. Well, Nikki, you already know I know your voice. I can pick.
Stay from back.
I swear they never gonna get along. But Nikki, you know I was gonna pick your voice out of a lineup, so that's easy for me.
He has a third woman that came out on him
You lying? When did that happen?
today.
What? We got breaking news here.
Oh.
What you know?
Tasha K's page.
Say-
That last video he made, reacting to his video, he was parked in front of the third lady's house.
All right. No.
Such an idiot, yo. What the?
No. All right. Well, I will say, how factual is that? You know, because I don't go. Because me personally, I don't go off gossip.
I wouldn't doubt it either, though.
Of course, granted, but I personally need receipts.
To the lady. She talked to the lady.
Man,
What
cuz
is
wild
going
as
on?
shit, man. Hey, look, so listen, y'all. We got to break this down. Does he actually own a home? Because that sounds like a hobosexual. You know, like, how do you do this? Why would you dare do that, bro? Like, I'm telling you, y'all.
I bet you he
All
does.
right.
I bet you he does.
All right. I will say, if allegedly that is true, why at this? Why? That's just not smart. If that's true, why?
Habits die hard.
I'm telling you, it's for the next book, yo. I promise.
All right, so he's doing research for the next book.
Work.
Look, we laugh. Mm-hmm.
He was just with this third person this month. He's still out here cheating.
Mm.
Pimping since pimping been pimping.
I got a question.
You ain't shit, yeah.
So devil's advocate, if a man, let's say for one moment that he's still doing this, and his wife actually knows he's doing this, and she gave him the okay. What does the narrative become now?
Then it's an open relationship at that point. If there's an okay,
she's already checked out. Like
I would
that
say
too, yeah.
But what if it comes out
To
that
me, look at
he's in a polygamous relationship?
She's been checked out. She's been checked out. Looking at her, this her body language. She's been checked out.
His next book could possibly be about, polyamory. You know what I'm saying? Polygamy, how to.
He does
Yeah, there you go.
No, hold on. Polygamy, polyamy, there's an agreement. They live together. They work together. Either way, there's an agreement. He's not going to be sneaking around. The wife's going to know, and she's going to know.
That's
it's
what
not going to be secret. And it's not going to just talk. Yeah, eventually, but it's not going to keep coming out that he's doing it.
You know what?
Game. If he's playing the game, all he's doing is just playing our people, because polygamy isn't prevalent in our community. So if he's just playing the people, he's not playing his wife. He's playing on the tropes that our people have about polygamy, because it's just not.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that point, this is just a press.
Nope. You're right.
At that point, it might just be a press run, like Will said. He might just be gearing up. He might just be gearing up for the next book.
I'm telling y'all, the book is coming. I'm telling you, it's coming.
Yeah, he's just trying to make sales for the book.
I promise. Now, granted.
Oh, y'all know the name of the book, right?
What's the name? I know you got one.
It's Fuck Up Too.
No, I got you on the name. I got you.
What you got, Will?
It's gonna be called Another One.
Co-written by DJ Khaled.
Go ahead. Look, get DJ Khaled to do the audible version of it, and it's a rap.
It's gonna be called live. It's gonna be called Live from the Rental.
Oh yeah.
At a car near you.
And you know who's gonna buy it first? Nikki's gonna buy that first goddamn copy. I know she's gonna be outside somewhere, wherever he live at in Atlanta. She's gonna be posted.
Oh man.
What'd you say, Nikki?
She said he a damn lie.
Hold on.
You're not gonna be at the book signing?
Hell no.
So Nikki, now that we got you on the line, I have to ask you personally, what in the hell is in the water in Florida?
You know what? Don't start, Rock.
I'm just asking because every week, I think for the past 8 months, we done reported on Florida.
Listen, I say to myself here, I don't care what these crazy motherfuckers around here do.
Yo. Oh man. But yo, there was that one story that Mo did.
Okay, man. Thanks a lot, bro.
We appreciate you for staying on, man.
Thank you for coming.
Brother Bowser, thank you, bro.
What y'all doing, man? Y'all have an awesome night.
Yo, Will, we're gonna link up. I'm gonna hit you up soon, my guy.
Like I said, you open the door. Y'all both come on through. Your whole team, come on through whenever you want.
Let's get it poppin'.
Thank you.
Bet.
Podcast area. Y'all come on through.
Say less. Say less. Hey, well, I'm gonna tell you this though, man. What about there was this one story I posted to the team. Mo didn't cover this one, but there was a gentleman who got arrested and is about to serve some time because he was impersonating a member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
I heard about that.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
A Florida man is getting.
To be honest, half of those stories y'all become talking about, I don't even know about them. Let's see how much I care.
Hey, look, whole time I forgot Nikki was on the phone. It just kind of fucked me up.
She be knowing about them damn stories, and she be part of that shit. You be part of that shit. I know you be doing it. I know you be doing some of that stuff.
Don't we have a Florida story? Isn't the dude that pulled the ears out of his pocket from Florida?
Hold on, what happened?
Yeah, hold on, real quick while y'all talk about that. Go ahead and deliberate because I gotta pull that back because I've had this in the chamber for about 2
ears
weeks,
as in like body parts.
Rock, really?
Hey, look, I just report the news. I'm just saying.
Rock, you the moderator here, and she gonna have you put yourself in the back. See, yeah, that she did it.
She said put him in the back.
Oh, all right, yeah. So you made Rock. You literally made Rock put himself in the back, Nikki.
Man, yes. The
Oh
dude,
damn, we can't hear her. 'cause
unfortunately,
she's
No,
on
go
right
ahead.
again.
Yeah.
unfortunately, Nikki, this guy is from Lake County, Florida. Damn.
Lake County.
That's probably far away from Orlando, though.
Yeah, but it's Florida. They all say the same pathways, sewer systems, waterways. It's all
Cocaine.
laced. Everything's laced down there. Okay, that's what they do. That's Wody Central. That's Wody County. You understand me? And if anybody doesn't know what Wody is,
I thought
Woody.
Louisiana was Wody.
no, sir. No, sir. We are talking about the laced blunt, the Wody. Okay, this is where.
I thought you was talking about the slang. I thought you was talking about slang terminology because Master P and them said Wody all that time. I thought you was talking about slang.
Up, bro? Like, Wody, what's happening?
Yeah, that's what I was talking. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking no limit out here.
He's talking about walk.
Oh yeah, you spoke that. It's gonna be no limit. It's gonna be no limit. You must be going and going and going.
Yeah, they make it say,
Man, listen, when the deputies arrived, okay, the young man, Colby Parker, ended up pulling out 2 ears from his pockets, which just so happens to be his grandfather's ears.
Dogs, you are lying right now.
Yes.
those is his grandpa's ears.
Oh,
That is Florida for you. That is Florida. That
Is
is
Nikki still on the line?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Nikki, explain yourself. Explain. You speak for all Floridians right now. We don't really have. You speak for Mickey Mouse, Loch Ness.
I speak for myself.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes,
Wrong answer.
You
are the vice.
Explain yourself like she did it.
Yeah, explain yourself because everybody seems to move down there and eat ass literally off the bath salts. What are y'all like the drug test capital? What are y'all all lab rats down there, son?
Gosh.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't know what it is down here. I say to myself,
Tell him,
that's
Nikki.
about it.
Talk, Nikki. Talk.
Nikki gonna
Okay.
get your ass,
I
bro.
don't have time for it.
Listen, hey, look, when we come down that joint, we're gonna see how much you stay to yourself.
Hey.
What was that?
Yeah,
I said
well,
we're gonna come down there. We all gonna have a visit down there. We're gonna come down there for a spell, as you like to say down that joint. We're gonna sit down for a spell, talk some junk to you.
Oh, you finally decide you gonna come now?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's you.
Oh,
Yeah, I
we
mean,
said
nigga,
we
you
was
already-
coming.
you
know
already-
we coming.
You already knew the vibes with me. It was already in the plans and with me. Now they got to tag along.
Yeah. And I like
Yeah,
Welcome back, Joe.
wars.
definitely will be tagging along. But yeah, that was a crazy story, man. I've never seen something like that a day in my life, man. And cuz asked the officers
Yeah,
for his
but,
gun too.
Yeah, tell him why he did it though. You remember why he did it?
I know why.
I'm looking.
He said,
Because
he said,
grandpa didn't hear what he said.
no, he said his grandfather attacked him. He said they was smoking and his grandfather attacked him. And he called his friend before he called the police. And I forgot what he told the police, but his friend ended up calling the police and telling them what happened. So when the police showed up, he was outside sitting on the back of the pickup truck. And the police walked up when he pulled the ears out and they was trying to figure out what it was and they're saying they saw it. And then he asked the officer for the gun and went in and tried to get the gun from the lady officer. And then they tased him. They didn't shoot him. They tased him.
Zena, that's what I've been trying to say. Put Zena's last. That's what I've been trying to facilitate for the longest. We need a Mo in Florida miniseries. I say put G.I. Mo in Florida and have him interview civilians. That's what I'm saying. We need to have him in Florida just interviewing regular civilians to see what type of interactions we have.
Rockhead and Mo Man goes to Florida.
Yeah, we need that. We need that in our lives. We need that. And I'm gonna do the glizzy hunter in Florida too.
Look, I'm a bad mom too. I'm gonna wear swimming trunks with suspenders.
Yeah,
That's a
bruh.
shame.
Yeah.
So what you gonna have the top? You gonna have the top on me out too?
And he gotta have long white socks and slide.
Yeah.
No, he gotta have dress socks on.
Nah, bro. Just like
Long ass dress socks and the slides.
But
Or the
no,
dress shoes.
knowing Florida, we gonna fuck around and leave out of there with nothing. They gonna fuck around and rob us, bro. They gonna think that we got the new Jordans or some shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't shit. Man.
It's all
Yo,
good.
yo,
Appreciate you calling in too.
No problem.
Love you, Nikki.
always. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Nikki.
Y'all need to get the rest of the information. Go to Tasha K page on YouTube.
Okay.
The one
All
out.
right. Oh, okay. Now, some more pop culture, yo. We got 2 versus battles that been announced. First up, we got Earth, Wind, and Fire versus the Isley Brothers. What are we doing here,
I'm so
folks?
excited for that.
I
so
cannot
excited for
wait.
that.
Who do we got here? We got 2 monumental trend-setting groups from not just our lifetime, but our grandmama and them lifetime.
Bro.
Real
not
talk.
grandma, not
No, grandma, because my
That's like what?
I'll be dang if my
Oh, you're
grandmother,
right.
my grandmother was going around talking about, oh, you make me wanna dig my heels up in.
But that was before them.
I know, but when they did it, my grandmother was on it, and along with my mama and aunties and uncles and them. So that's universal. And if I put on Earth, Wind, and Fire, God rest my grandmother's soul. But if September was on, she'd be partying.
Who y'all got your money for?
Man, I don't know, bruh.
I don't know on this one, dog.
bro.
That's hard to call. I'm just gonna sit back and love the music.
Cause I swear for God, yeah, it's gonna be ups and downs all night because they gonna hit they slow jams like, you know what I'm saying, like Atlantis and all this shit. Like, bro, hey,
I
bro,
swear.
I'm in a tizzy right now trying to figure out, all right, who I'm rocking with. I can't.
But like, I'm trying to. Every time there's a good versus battle, I go and make my own playlist of possible. You know, like if they play this song, they got a rebuttal with this one. It's like, because if I
My children love that song. They love that song.
I mean, what would and then friggin' Isley Brothers, if they come, look, if Isley Brothers, even if they do something modern, if he busts out Contagious on them,
It's a rap.
Yeah.
but but I wouldn't say it's a rap, because if they bust out Contagious, all Earth, Wind, and Fire got to do is bust out Fantasy.
Damn. I ain't even really, you know, I ain't really the chief of, I ain't really the disclaimer everybody, I really don't, use, reefer, but I think that it's time. I think that this is gonna be one of those songs to keep me from dancing through the fucking floor, because I'm gonna be in that motherfucker.
But
I'm
telling
the
you,
rug.
I'm telling you, usually with these versus battles, I can pick a winner, but I don't know where to go with this at all.
What day is it?
I don't know the date. I don't know the dates of this one.
25th of March.
Boom.
No, I thought no, but I think it's in May.
No, it's in May.
Oh,
It's
damn, Mama
coming
told
up.
her ass,
It's
sorry, I'm
ahead.
still waking up.
It's in head.
Okay.
It's in head. But like, I really don't know where to go with this one. This one here is a perfect matchup, literally. Their catalogs can literally go head up.
Bruh.
Man, I'm just gonna sit back and just cool. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so awesome.
And Zena said that once they play Reasons, it's over with. I don't know, yeah.
I don't know because they can, because Atlantis can go with Reasons, or Between the Sheets can go
in
with
between
Reasons.
the sheets, will
In
fucking
Between the
set
Sheets can go with Reasons.
the shit on fire, yeah.
I mean, like I said, they both got a rebuttal for everything.
Yeah, I might have to get some protection.
Right.
Man,
I know, because bro, you and Kiki might have another little one on the way, bro.
Oh, sir, buddy.
After this one.
Nope.
Yeah, hey, look, but look, so I tell you what, everybody out there that has a significant other that they live with, I want y'all to go ahead, get naked, and start having sex as soon as the verses comes on, and see if you can maintain your rhythm.
Like,
bruh,
when they go back and forth, you gonna be fucking
that's not even a maintain a rhythm. That's an endurance test. Can you last the entire battle?
the songs used to be long as hell. Oh my god.
You gotta go from
legs weak,
I mean, but not even just that, because I can only imagine what the appearance is going to be, because the setup is going to be crazy in the background. Man. I already know Mr. Big's going to come out wearing like a mink coat that drags 10 feet behind him. I already know, bruh, it's going to be crazy. Straight up, it's going to be crazy. And you know, Ernie, he going to have a guitar that got like a bouquet of thorns and roses and sparks shooting at the top. I mean, it's going to be crazy. They probably going to have a full band behind them for all we know.
Oh, that would be so dope.
Earth, Wind & Fire going to have the whole band. Earth, Wind & Fire going to have the full band.
So Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
It will be.
It's on a Sunday? They have a versus on a Sunday?
Because they going to take us to church, dog.
I think I'm going to take off that Monday. Because I don't know how to play. You know what? I wouldn't even mind. I would not mind going live, going play by play for this one, because
let's do it. I'm with it. Because this is going to be one of them ones.
Bruh, I'm getting excited, bro. Like, this is one of the ones that I'm excited about, bro. Now, Gucci and Jeezy, I was nervous about. I was like, man, somebody got that.
Everybody was nervous. Everybody. And with the other ones, you can more so pick a winner. You know, you can kind of see, like, all right, he would overpower him, but this one is anybody's ball game.
No,
it comes down.
This one, the viewers are the winners. Straight up. Like, oh my gosh. There is no way,
dog. Like literally anything they pull out can be a knockout punch. Like, if this was a fight, it's a double knockdown.
I don't see. It's just like, you know what? This reminds me of when I think the best combo that they had thus far prior to Jeezy and Gucci, because that was just exciting.
Oh,
but the best one that they had, the best verses that they had was T-Pain and Lil Jon. That was the best. That was the best, like, most fun, like, nobody beefing. It was just like, what? They did all these, like, really, like, real talk, like, surprising. And I think that this is one of those R&B ones that's just going to blow the socks off. There's nobody else that's going to be able to follow this. You know what I'm saying? Man. They talking about SWV and
Escape. Yeah. Bruh, now granted. Now granted. No. They got some joints.
I like both groups, but I don't think they should go versus.
I personally think it should have been Escape versus En Vogue.
Not SWV versus En Vogue?
Well, the Escape and En Vogue kind of are in the same lane in a sense. SWV are kind of more smooth. That's but they got the both Escape and En Vogue kind of got that upbeat fire to them.
That's true. That's true.
Damn, too bad we can't get a UGK versus 8Ball and MJG.
That's what I was thinking.
Hold on now. That's in the works.
But no, that's in the works because, like I said, I told you before on a previous show, MJG was picking out a playlist, a track list already. He said that was coming. He said
that's
that was
in the works.
Coming.
But you know how Pimp C was, man. I don't want to be on no goddamn hologram. You understand? Like Pimp ain't about that life, man. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a issue between his estate. You know what I'm saying? And how they gonna carry this one. You know what I'm saying? But that would be very exciting. Very exciting. That catalog is amazing. That would be flame. My man Joe was like, he's more excited about the Red and Meth verses. I'm like, but that's a fucking party. It's
gonna be nothing but you're not even gonna see them. You're just gonna see clouds.
They got to do it on 420 too.
It's just gonna be a gray screen. That's all y'all gonna see.
You want to know something?
Whatever, man.
And lights.
Hey, yeah, you'll see a lighter poking through the smoke. That's about it. But like
every once in a while.
Yeah. Calls too. And then also that's probably not even gonna really be a battle. It's probably gonna be the same thing Ghostface and Raekwon was. It's just it's brother on brother type stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Red would win it though. I think Red would win it. He has a better catalog than Meth, man.
He has a more extensive catalog. Yeah, he has a more extensive solo catalog, but it will still be who's gonna break out Rock Wilder first. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will be the petty person if I did a song Like, say quick, if we did a battle and you played the song that me and you did together, I will play that same song back to back. It's a tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it comes down to who has
No,
the
no,
best
no.
verse. You know,
It depends. But no, depending on that's true. But that's true. But if you want to be super petty,
No, that's not fair because quick rap fast. That means he got 2 verses inside of one.
That's true. So he won double time. Yeah.
I'm gonna write 2 verses. Like, nah, run that back with a different verse.
just being having that ability to I'm able to fit more stuff and say more things in a lot of the amount of time. That's why I like layering stuff. But hey,
Now, you want to know something?
What's up?
I used to rap fast. And I used to love that shit. But you know, I'm getting to the point. I'm getting older, and I ain't really got that much to say no more. You feel me?
bruh. You got to practice on the cunnilingus, bruh. It's all in the cunnilingus.
Look, let me tell you like this. I made it my when it was like 2006. You feel me? To be able to rap faster than Crazy Bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
And my brother was the judge of that. So I wish they was listening right now. So it's a song that we got. You feel me? I realized just went in that joint and just spazzed. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I really can double up. Like, I got inspired by Bone Thugs and Harmony. So that was the original way that I learned how to rap. So listening
Likewise.
to now, you'll hear me start to back up a little bit. Like, I ride the beat and then I can switch it up, go real fast, and then I can come right back to it. You feel me? That's me, but
yeah,
I don't got much to say no more. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get Kiki to tickle you while you rap, bro. It's just we have to creep up on you, just like get your gizzard. You know what I'm saying? You start rapping all fast and shit, bro.
My gizzard. Hold on. What do you get? What is a gizzard? You know,
man, that's some old school shit, man. My father used to say that shit when he tickled us, man. I'm gonna get your gizzard. I'm gonna get your gizzard.
My jingle bells. No,
I was joking.
What?
I ain't talking about that, bro.
I know. I was joking. I'm joking.
I'm in the booth and she's fucking grabbing my Jigglypuffs. Oh no!
But the thing is, if I took one of my fast raps and just literally slowed it down, it'll pack just as much of a punch or a heavier punch. Mm-hmm. And I just happen to have the ability to say it at a very fast speed.
Can I ask y'all a question? So, like, when you're rapping, do you have a spit catcher? Like, is there something like in the mic? I want to see. I think the fast rappers need to have like a canister that takes all the spit and the exhaust from the mouth and puts it right in one area. I'm telling you, yeah.
Like a saxophone, like the horns and stuff that it I forgot what they call it, but it drips down. You gotta drain it.
Hey, bro, I used to play the trumpet, and that shit is so nasty.
Aftermath. Y'all out there, Jake?
That's mine. And it be mixed with the valve grease, so that should be all thick and.
It's your spit, motherfucker.
Jeez. Oh my God.
And you know we got somebody that's paranoid to spit, yeah. Hey, look, the Phoenix hates spit. Anytime you mention it, look at her face.
Look at it. She about to. What if it
she ready to walk off? Go ahead, walk off.
So for $10,000, would you drink your own spit out of the spit valve?
It's yours. It's yours, Weezy.
Would you let it hang in the air and just slowly drip down?
Hey.
When I see you say it, I'm gonna gut punch your ass.
All right, look.
No, huh? I've had a terrible. Oh my God.
What about you, Rock?
It's worse than mayonnaise, y'all. Like,
my own. Nah.
You just saying all the triggers.
For $100,000 in an unlimited gas card.
What?
For who?
I no longer have a vehicle, so that don't bother me.
I was talking to Rock for one.
For $100,000 in an unlimited gas card, will I drink my own?
Drink your own saliva.
We do that every day when you swallow, bro. Pause,
yeah. But like, no, it's in a cup.
Don't look at it drizzle back into your mouth as if you're a glazed donut.
It's drizzled in a cup now. It's in a cup, or it's in like a 16-ounce cup, and you got to down it.
It's kind of gelatinous.
It's yours.
Man, give me that $16,000.
one point in time or another, you might have had the flu within that saxophone. You gotta re-drink that.
Let me tell you like this.
Oh, she took her headphones out. She don't want to hear this.
Okay.
Hey, yo, does that count as a walk-off?
Yeah.
I will
Alright,
take
cool.
that as a walk-off.
That's a walk over her.
Louise, one more question.
No.
God damn.
Hey, we gotta find spit porn and watch that joint where it makes sure and see how she reacts.
Well, no, there's porn where they spit in each other's mouth.
There's
Cum swapping. We gotta watch the cum swap. That's what we're gonna do next time we're around each other. I'm gonna turn that on because we watched the girls swap in each other's mouths.
What if you have a significant other and y'all in the middle of it, Weezy, and he just does that out of nowhere?
Spit in my mouth?
Yeah.
I'll slap the shit out of him. I'm gonna tell you right now. There's a difference in kissing and you just in somebody's mouth.
What if you in the moment? And
there's no moment for somebody spitting in your mouth.
Have you spit on somebody else during the heat of the moment? Oh, okay.
Never in the heat of the moment. Never when you're mad.
Wait a minute.
Never nothing.
Wait a minute. You've never spit on anybody, then you wasn't doing it right.
I'm talking about.
Oh my God, yo, this is a good walk off. This is a walk off in agreement.
What, baby?
You know what? And even during then, you don't hawk spit. Okay, there's a difference.
Yeah,
so get it straight.
If a loogie come out, I'm gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute, that's a little disrespectful.
Yeah, like
thank you. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that. There's a difference. Get it straight.
Like the Ace Ventura joint.
Oh Lord, the bumblebee tuna.
Hold on, so have you guys heard that they're working on part 3?
I am here for it.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. All of this.
It's not like Coming to America part 2.
Bro, you know why? Because and you know what? And I champion that third one because white folks and their prequels and sequels and all this shit.
Dumb and Dumber was dope.
Go more risky than they did the first time. Like they always up one. They always constantly up from one. You know? And
keep in mind, Coming to America too. You got to separate it because you got to separate it from the first one because the only way you can fully compare it to the first one is if they both were rated R. The second one was rated PG-13.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura. So you got to have some type of separation there. Bro. Now, Ace Ventura, both of the movies rated PG-13. If it goes down from PG-13 to a G-rated movie, I ain't seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot myself in the mouth.
Let me tell you how that makes me feel. Picture you going to the bar, right? What's your favorite drink? You don't drink no more.
It used to be. I can tell you what it used to be. My go-to was always a Long Island.
Okay,
because I knew every bar. I knew every bar.
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, bet.
Okay.
All right, cool. You got your first drink, you good. You like, damn, that bartender hooked me up, right? You go back, and your drink is watered down as fuck. Are you gonna be happy? But oh man, look, it's a little late by the time for me to go. That drink was a little bit weaker.
Well, this is how I can combat that. Now, with Coming to America too. As soon as I saw that it was PG-13, I had an expectation that it wasn't going to be as raw as the first one. Now, with your analogy, if I get that Long Island iced tea and it's good, and I go back to the bar to get another one, but the same bartender is not there, it's a different bartender, I'm going to assume that it's not going to taste exactly the same as that first bartender made it.
Can we just?
I got an expectation.
Can we just all simply fucking admit that this was a Wakanda parody? That this is actually scene for scene a goddamn tribute to Black Panther. You know? Let's be fucking honest.
Low-key,
let's be real.
I ain't gonna hold you, low key. It gave me Wakanda because it wasn't based in New York. It was based in Africa. Therefore, It was African scenery and so on and so forth. It was Brooklyn going to Africa this time.
I get what you're saying. And I understand the rating, but I kind of feel like, look, y'all fucked up a classic by lowering the rating. You took the possible fun. Because think about it. If the guys in a barbershop could go off now and speak freely and crack them jokes,
Oh, it would have been worse.
It's crazy, bro, that you spinning the block on this one more game, bro. You really honestly hated the shit out of this version, bro.
Because he ain't pay attention to the trailers. He ain't pay attention to that rating. You was thinking I was gonna get R-rated, raw, F you, and F you. Hey, fuck you, dude. He thought he was gonna get that. No, it's PG-13. You allow in a PG-13 movie, you allow one F word. One.
Not even that, but remember, the times that we are, this is 30 years later, the times that we are, and everybody's sensitive, they have to tone it down.
What?
Everything can get you canceled. Everything you can say, anything you say.
There's no doubt though.
It's like you have to be careful.
No. I'm gonna put you in the back.
Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Put me in the back.
Listen,
put her in the back.
Put me in the back.
Her motherfucker.
Get her out of here.
Thank
Get her
you.
out of here.
Oh, y'all petty.
In this day and age,
They don't give a fuck. That's all right.
I hear what you're saying, but I also kind of feel like in this day and age, I know it's sensitive, but we have the right to say a little bit more. Look at us right now. We're on this platform. We're speaking freely. I know on network TV, it's certain curse words that you might hear on certain networks. You might hear certain curse words, so it's a little more flexibility. So I just feel like, this was the time to take advantage of your freedom of speech for real. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it, but come on, what's been happening though? Like, remember how raunchy, and I'm really surprised they put the scene where he was basically kind of being date raped in a way. I'm surprised they put that in there. That was a slip. So
now that's
because the date rape was happening to a man.
Woman. Yeah,
right, it was happening to a man.
That's true. That's true.
It's funny because it's Eddie Murphy is happening to.
Well, you got to remember that he was under scrutiny because of Raw, and a lot of the millennials and stuff are trying to cancel his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's their thing. They cancel
like
shit out
so
of him.
many years ago, like that's ridiculous.
It is. It's like society is just too.
Sick of these people.
Take a joke, like it's a joke. Take a joke. Everybody gets made fun of in comedy. You're no exception. Like, because like I said, on every Spears podcast, shout out, it's a good podcast. They were saying how if he said any of the jokes that were directed towards gay people that he did in Raw today, he'd have been canceled. Mm-hmm. That special wouldn't have even came out probably.
Well, that's the damn truth. But of course, those were different times, and people had thicker skin, and a lot of things weren't the norm at the time, and they were taboo. I mean, shit. We adapt and overcome, but still, as I compare it to, the likes of Dave Chappelle, who's the top 10 when it comes to comedians and risk takers nowadays, is that now being a comedian, you can't just blurt out anything at one time. You're gonna have to be very cunning and skillful and start using your vocabulary. You're gonna have to work a way around it. You know what I'm saying, and make it to where it's fair. You know what I'm saying?
The
to everybody else.
People bit was genius. How he did that. That was genius.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah. And I think that, but see, the crazy thing about it, and what I brought up the last time, is that a lot of people, especially when it comes to that goddamn Tyler Perry Studios, man, when they brought in Aaron Magruder, the fresh blood for that, they didn't go with a lot of his ideas because it might have been a little too controversial. But you have to bring these geniuses on, these talents, to make things more up to date. You know what I mean? A lot of the things that it was just BS, man. I can't kick this horse in the nuts anymore, but I will do it again, because it's just something about this joint that just irritated my soul, But shout outs to Ace Ventura 3. If that joint does come out, Joe, I am going to be on my shakaka.
Of course.
On my shit. On my shit. Yeah. Guano balls. It's all good, man. Look, I got one for Nikki.
I was practicing my mantra.
He breathing hard as hell.
So for Nikki, while you're listening, Nikki, I do have some crazy ass news from up top where we are from. Okay, now 2 girls, 13 and 15, are accused of deadly armed carjacking in Southeast Washington, fucking DC.
Woo!
And of course, you would not believe how they actually got the vehicle.
Talk to him.
They used a fucking taser, bro.
Hold on, I gotta put this.
Sounds about right for Southeast.
She tired of you.
hey, look. So unfortunately, somebody was killed. Got hit on the sidewalk. The actual car flipped over by Nat's Park and killed somebody on the sidewalk. But that is just one of the crazier things that do happen up here. Okay, Nikki, goddamn it, I looked out for you. Get the fuck out of my face, okay?
So look. The whole time we make fun of other places because it's fucked up here too.
Oh my goodness.
We just want to make y'all feel included.
No, there's a little bit worse sometimes. We got some stuff, but there's a little bit worse.
Yeah, it'd be off the chain because it'd be so random. Like the dude fucking himself with a pickle. Like Florida, what the fuck is the problem?
Look, there you go. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Quick? What's your
Nope.
flavor?
I'm good. It's just of all the things to spin on, why did you?
Bro, he was on his back, bro. He was on his back, bro. He was on his back jamming a pickle in him. Like, how do you coordinate that? How do you even coordinate that? How do you get that ambidextrous, bro? Because I know every man here got a favorite hand. How the fuck do you figure out that, okay, I'm going to use this hand for the pickle?
It feels like a stranger.
I just don't fucking get it, man. That's the difference between Florida and DC. Like DC, it be real crimes. Like it be some dumb ass shit up here. It be killing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it be just some weird, crazy shit down in Florida because y'all got so many goddamn Caucasians. And I'm sorry, Caucasians, but down there, yeah, they supposed to be retired. But y'all got so many drugs. Y'all got meth. I got all this stuff. We don't have methamphetamine up here like that. It's not that popular. You know what I'm saying? So we still got old world crimes. You know what I'm saying? Like real drug addicts, like stealing shit, setting shit on fire on accident. You know what I'm saying? The stem might have caught on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like we got real shit. People killing for some real shit. A crack rock. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers take the goddamn meth and then run around here and start gnawing on people's nipples and shit. It's just the weirdest thing. That's Florida for you. Oh, I need to finish my nap.
That damn nursing baby.
I can't wait to go to fuck to bed. I'm going right the fuck back to bed. You hear me? I'm sorry, everybody. I had to go
old
to bed.
head stuff.
Man, hey, nah, man. Hey, you know what's crazy? I did not plan on sleeping that long, bro. I think 40 just really kicks in that hard, bro. Like really hard. Like it really kicks in that quick. Like 40, go to sleep, bitch. Like yeah, that type of shit.
Bro,
Go to sleep, bro.
As late as long as possible. I got a couple years. I got what? I'll be 37 next month.
Yeah.
If I turn 40, I gotta stay up as late as I can now.
I'm telling you, them naps be hitting me, and I have never like been the person who will fall asleep in the middle of the day.
Yeah,
I'm not wearing my ass out.
I'm a vampire, and I ain't gonna front. My first hit of a nap happened after 25. After 25 or 26 hit. Well, no. It's like it doesn't happen frequently. It's not like a frequent thing. It's just when I take a nap, it's different when you wake up. It's like, yo. Yeah. It felt like it almost feels like you had it felt like it almost feels the feeling is like you just recovered from eating Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You feel drunk.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah. When I got on here earlier, I felt under the influence. Like I felt shout outs to Under the Influence, y'all podcast coming. But I felt drunk waking up, bro. I was like, where am I at? And is Nikki around? Because I'm gonna kill her too. I mean, I was up there fighting imaginary characters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, hey Nikki, it's all good. When we come down there, you 50, I'm 40, we can sleep. We can just sleep. They can go out and party. We can sleep.
All y'all gonna just nap all
I
day.
normally take
But
my-
like,
I'm
but
a
like,
nap,
actually,
I'm
no.
a nap too.
Actually,
'Cause that
no.
means I ain't got no responsibility. My ass gonna be asleep too.
But actually, no, Nikki don't be no, because for real, you probably gonna be sleeping by yourself. Because I be in here working all hours of the night, and when I got and Nikki be like, "What up?" and we just be chopping it up like all hours of the dang night. She nocturnal too, dog.
Oh hell no.
So
Hell no.
you're gonna be taking naps by yourself.
So my wife pointed something out about me that just recently developed. Like on weekends, if we not doing nothing, I can be sitting on the couch chilling, and then all of a sudden I'm out, and it can be like,
Oh,
and I wake
it
up like,
starts.
I wake up at 8 and like, yo, is it Sunday?
See,
Like,
it
Yeah.
started already.
You getting it.
yeah,
Yo,
You getting
speaking
it.
of that, have any of y'all ever fell asleep at the wrong time of the day? And when you wake up, it's still that same day, but you think it's the next morning.
Yep.
Oh,
But and you
man.
rushing
Yep.
trying and you thinking you late
So
for
you
work or
think you
some
got
shit.
yep. So I had started waking up the kids and everything. They was like, "What's going on? Y'all been late for school? Come on!" Yeah, I've done that.
Man, I have done all of the above, bro, and that is a scary feeling, bro.
It
That is
is,
a scary
dog.
feeling. Not to know your time. You're so used to knowing where you're at when it's going down, and then you wake up and be like, "What the fuck? Oh
Bruh.
shit!" Like, bro.
I'm thinking it's morning time, getting ready for work. It's just getting dark. It's the same thing. It's just
Oh,
getting
let
dark.
me tell y'all what I did just this week. Oh, matter of fact, I think it was yesterday. I had got the kids situated. They ate dinner, get ready, get them to bed. I sat on this couch and I fell asleep, and I woke up at 7:42. I was
Call
like,
it.
I missed the show.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Hold on.
I was tired.
That's funny. Yo, put Zena's comment back up. If you got a story, call in and tell us the story while we got time.
For shit show. But yeah, man, that's 40, man. And all that
shit.
all that beautiful speech shit that you motherfuckers gave me when I was about to hit 40 and telling me that you're just gonna sit back and feel authoritative
Oh,
and you're gonna
it's
reflect on your life
beautiful.
and shit.
It's beautiful,
Y'all
but
can kiss my ass.
hey,
Y'all
at
can
least you
kiss
can
my
take a nap.
ass. You're lying. I woke up like it was another fucking day, but I'm old as shit now, okay? Fuck y'all.
Oh my
I've been
God.
cutting more gray hairs every day. I'm making sure, hey, look, as long as my pubic hairs stay the same color, I'm good. And once I start getting gray hairs on the balls, I think it's time to quit. I think it's time to get, just give up everything. Life, period. It's time
Oh
to die.
my gosh, Lord.
Time to die.
What you gonna pick up knitting? You
Hair.
So what?
gonna start knitting? You gonna start sewing?
No, I'm gonna literally go on the top of my roof and die and swan dive into the grass, bro. Like
Oh
just,
my
I don't know,
God.
man.
Wait a minute, wait. All because you got gray hair on your nut.
Yes, bro. I think that is the worst feeling in the world to look down at your ball sack and be like, I know damn well.
Hey, nah, you
I
supposed to
know.
look down and be like, hey, nigga, we've been around.
Nah.
No.
Oh, she said, wait till
Nah.
I turn 50. Oh, I
Oh.
can wait.
That what the day that happens to me, I'm gonna give
Who said
myself a new nickname. Call me
Well, I
Dalmatian.
manscape anyway. I manscape like crazy, so I barely know anyway. I don't really see a lot of pubes
Yeah.
anyway. So I shave bald. So.
Did you go for your
Sorry.
waxing?
No, sir, I did not
No,
because
his punk ass did not go get
no,
waxed.
we never really had the chance. We never really had the chance. We have been very busy.
How about this?
I done been back.
How about this?
How
How about this? Let Weezy book the appointment for you.
I damn sure will, because I done went back already.
She got a report already. It'll be a referral. She might get a discount next time.
Oh, yeah, right. You're going to get waxed. But hold on, we got to call her. Hold on.
Let's get it.
Caller, what's going on? Hold on.
Caller, what's going on?
If they black, they're not gonna answer because they don't know the number.
Let's let the voicemail play and leave a message.
No filter show.
This is Jamaica. I'm in the video. I'm a new caller and a new viewer to your page.
I don't know who that was.
Hello?
I hung up.
Can you speak up a little bit?
It was the answer
That was
machine.
the voicemail.
Oh, is it still going?
Why did we leave
Is
an
the machine
answer?
still
I mean,
going?
sir, We should have left.
We should have left
I was
voicemail.
going to leave a voicemail.
Yeah, we should have.
Hey,
I
Zena,
would've
we are
loved to.
waiting on your phone call, Fulio.
Zena,
That
call
probably was
back.
her because how soft the voice was. It probably was her.
Yeah, it was Zena.
When the fuck Zena get sultry like that? What the fuck? That
It's a
ain't.
voice. It's a
Bruh,
voicemail.
she been
Your
like
voicemail is
Zena
different.
got the soft voice, but she got the tough attitude.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
Sound like a raisin, nigga.
Wow. Weezy know all about raisins.
Hello, we're unable to get to the phone right now.
What the hell? Hold on.
Yeah.
Zena, we trying to call you back now.
Was that Nikki?
No, it was somebody.
That might have been Nikki. I don't know. Nah, because he would know the number. This is a 301 number, probably.
That's not Nikki. Trust me, I know.
Hello.
No filter, shizzo.
Oh shit.
Now, who is this?
It's your girl, Zena Rose. Y'all know what it is.
Hey, Zena.
Zena.
What's good? So, Zena,
Hey.
tell what's going on is quick. Do you have the pink robe on right now?
Of course I do.
Hey, there you go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. I know you wore that for me. Thank you.
You know what?
Do we need to leave
Don't
y'all on
listen,
screen?
y'all.
Yeah, I need a one-on-one.
Stop it. So, Zena, what is this story that you ever so must tell us?
Oh, okay. So, once upon a time, right? I was working. My dude at the time was supposed to pick me up, which he did, but I got off a little early. The bar was right across the street. I was a banker. The bar banked with us. So, of course, I get super discount. I went there, and there was this one bartender fixed me a drink, and I was good. I had a drink and a shot. That bartender got off. This white man, okay? Like, he looked like Satan himself. He was bald and all of that. And he was like, what you want to drink? I was like, look, I had a really rough day. I like to drink. And he made me a drink. It was clear as day. Okay? And it wasn't strong. And I don't do mixed drinks. I drank that drink. Okay? And then shot. I got picked up. I went home. The guy I was talking to at the time left out. I passed out. Okay? Like passed out. I woke up at 8 o'clock p.m. But it's summertime, so it's still daylight. I called this motherfucker and cussed him out. Where the fuck is you at? I'm late for work. I done got dressed. Now I'm clothes. And he was like, what the fuck? No, I can't be late for work. Like, huh? I was like, he was like, I'm at the bar watching the game. What game? At 8 o'clock in the morning. I literally had to hang up from him. I called my mama and I was like, Mama, what day is it? What day and what time is it? I need to know. And then she agreed with it. I was like, oh shit. I'm all the way off.
So you ruined your relationship over your memory. Okay. That's what's up.
Did you
Derek Jackson,
apologize,
call in,
Zena?
please.
Did I apologize? Nah, because he wasn't shit anyway. So he kind of
Zena.
Oh, see, you must listen to Derek. You must listen to Derek Jackson, don't you?
Uh-oh.
Nah.
Speaking of that, what do you think about that situation? What did you think of him before and now?
I think that, I personally, even I posted about it, you got to have a relationship with God to have a discernment to understand when to take the message, no matter the messenger. Has he had a couple of good little points? Yeah, I've never been an avid watcher. I've never even seen 10 videos of his, right? I've seen a couple that was like, oh, all right. I've seen a couple that was like, what? You feel me? What he did is trash. And honestly, like I said, shit, for the money he making, you need to hire me as PR. Let me help you handle this because you're just digging your grave deeper.
Straight up.
You're going to lose more and more money. I could flip the script for you. I could tell you what to say, what the people want to hear. Make you some money, okay? Give me money. That's all I need.
I also have a question for you, and this goes for Nikki too. How is it that Derek Jackson can make so much money and women love him, everybody fucking seems to hate me, and I tell the truth too. Like I say to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm real. But like I don't get it. Why do y'all want to fuck with me all the
You
time?
don't say what they want to hear, bro.
Oh,
You don't say what they want to hear. You don't pander.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You're an antagonist. You like to pluck people's nerves. That's why we get on your ass. The truth. But you like to antagonize. You like to stir the pot to make the explosion. That's the explosion crazy. The explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm the father that plucks the forehead of a kid all the time, like just right on that.
Skippy, you know, as soon as they come out the birth now, and they ain't crying, and you pluck them right in the forehead, and all of a sudden they screaming. That's you.
It's all good. I'm gonna try this. You know what?
You are an asshole.
That's fucked up. I'm really not an asshole. Oh, you know what? Like my man Will said, hey, I am the greatest asshole. I got to get a shirt for that. I am the greatest asshole ever. And underneath is going to be pause right there. Underneath pause. Pause. Because somebody might misconstrue that.
Uh-huh.
So
we do have another caller. I don't know who this is.
Well, thank you, Zing.
Thank you
so much.
Zena.
Always.
All right, so this is next caller. Hold on, let's see. Shit jumping tonight.
Hit my number and a dime. Call me anytime. Call me. Be someone to talk to. Call me. Satisfaction guarantee.
Guess not.
Fuck
You need to
around.
stop letting these songs go to the voicemail. We about
It'd
to
be
start
some
leaving
dude from
messages.
India and shit. Hello.
We're gonna start leaving messages. Yeah, no. Matter of fact.
Oh, hold on.
Next.
Hold on. So that person that we thought was the voicemail, they was actually talking.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, she listening right now. So look, Jamaica,
Call her back.
We're gonna call you right back right now. Answer the phone.
But how about this? Next person that lets us go to voicemail, though, we're gonna let G.I. Mo lead a message.
Bet.
Pick up your phone.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
I've never met a person whose voice actually sounds.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Hey.
I'm running to your phone right now, so go ahead and get the name number.
Yeah, that's the voicemail this time.
That's the voicemail.
That's old school. That person has to be well into their 40s.
Record your message. When you've finished recording, you may
GMO, do your thing.
one for more options.
Hello, how you doing? This is the cast and crew from the No Filter Show. We have been trying to reach you and call you back. Now,
we've been also trying to get in touch. We've been also trying to get in touch with you regarding your cars, insurance.
And if you do love breast milk, please press 1. If you are into BDSM, press 2.
We hung
And
up.
if you would like to save a bunch of money on your car insurance, press 3.
So I did hang up the phone.
That was about to be good.
Lord have mercy.
You know who won't let us
His
have a
face
field day
looks
with
so
that.
disgusted.
Because I don't know if my number shows on the caller ID. So
Yeah, that's true. They was about to track your shit.
He was about to get chewed.
ah, damn. Did they call back? Hold on.
They might have been calling while we were calling.
Yeah.
They might have.
Yeah.
But why not answer the phone? I hate when people do that. People, if you call somebody, answer the phone when they call back. That is so annoying.
If we are black, and I'm guessing this person is black, every time he calls, it's probably under a different number because this is probably through Google or something.
I don't care.
We don't answer the phone at 11 o'clock at night for random fucking numbers, okay?
But if you call and the
they
number,
watching the
then
show.
expect the number. Thank you.
We don't know if they're watching the show or not. How do we know?
Then why they call? Was they trying to call Pizza Hut?
Thank
Probably.
you.
Hold on.
Probably.
Hold on. She left us a message. Hold on.
This is Tamika. y'all hung up on me, so that's why I didn't call back.
Oh, yo, we
Yeah,
did
we
her
thought it was a voicemail. Her
dirty.
voice was really, really light. We thought it was the voicemail. We apologize, honey.
We apologize, sweetie. We're trying to call you back, and if we don't get you this time, you got first dibs.
Very sorry. Very
Yeah, just
apologetic.
put a message in the chat next time, and we'll know
Yeah.
you're
Oh, I
calling.
was about to call her back again.
Call her back. Call her back.
You
If
can
we don't
try.
get
We
her,
ain't got
then-
nothing but time.
All right.
We-
look,
Oh, okay. Nikki said the number actually shows up. Okay.
hello, No Filter Show.
I'm in Facebook jail right now, so that's why I'm not coming.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna still kick your ass. So be prepared when I come to these people.
Huh?
Did you hear me?
It's who?
We can't hear you, shorty.
Now, I'm hearing you, and I also said that I'm a first-time viewer in Corner.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. She said that she's a first time viewer.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
So thank you
so
so
much.
much.
We help you. And our bad for the little mishap. We couldn't really tell if that was you speaking with a voicemail. Complete accident. Thank
Yeah,
you for answering the phone.
seem to have a sultry voice, okay? But we ain't gonna keep you up.
I'm Philly, and I've been like listening to y'all since I came up in here. And I'm definitely gonna keep y'all posted.
Hey, that's a definite. That's a definite. Please keep us posted. And next time, you know what I'm saying, jump in the chat. You know what I'm saying, let us know you're around. You know what I'm saying? Because right now your voice is kind of stalkerish. And we want to make sure it's like, no, I'm fucking with you, baby. But thank you so much, man.
We appreciate you.
All right. She pulled the cake quick on us.
Yeah, for like 14 days.
You said what for the next 14 days? What?
I'm in Facebook prison for 14 days.
Oh, they got you.
Oh.
They got
Dang.
you. That's why I'm not commenting.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I see.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes perfect sense, actually. Well,
That's
I
my
hope you. We'll be sure to put money on your books.
Well, inbox any of us. You can reach us all at
Yeah.
those tags right there. Inbox any of us so we know, you know what I'm saying, see how you doing. We always like to check on our guests.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying, in our audience. We're listening.
I've been talking to y'all since. I mean, I've been in here since the producer was in here.
Oh, you were trying to call him when William was on.
Nah, I haven't been calling in. I said I've been in there.
Oh, she's been in here since Will.
Oh man, thank you for your dedication.
Yeah, you've been rolling with the punches, girl. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Is there anything you would like to weigh in on? You know what I'm saying? The Derek Jackson situation. You know, Florida, specifically Florida. Yeah, is there anything you want to talk about?
I'm just thinking the whole situation in Florida is like really foul, and I'm definitely praying for everything that's going down in Florida and to everything that's going on in the world period. But
yeah,
my message to y'all personally, for the crew, is for y'all to stay safe, stay blessed, stay praying, stay strong, stay focused, and just keep in touch and keep doing what you do. And I'm proud of y'all.
Hey, man,
that's a definite.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you for calling in, man. We'll talk to you next time.
Have a good night, baby.
Much love.
Give it a horn.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
That was dope. That was
Now
dope.
that's dedication. That's dedication.
And,
Right there.
and she got a personalized voicemail from?
Yeah, you know how long it's been since I've heard that? You know what? I have one, but my voicemail is always full. It's been full since 07. Like I never empty that shit out.
Yeah.
Right.
Do y'all remember how back in the 90s and early 2000s, everybody's voicemail had their favorite song in the background?
Yep, I know
man.
mine sure did.
Man.
What song was yours?
Plymouth Rocks, like my eighth Phoenix. She be disappearing at the wrong time. Look at it.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
What song was your voicemail? What was behind your voice?
It was Do You Want To? I was a hornball. It was a problem.
Mine was R. Kelly, man. I forgot the name of that jump. I forgot that it was a real freaky ass song. It was fucking R. Kelly, man. I cannot believe this shit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was part of the problem. I got that album for 5 cents.
Look, I had it too. I had all them Jones.
What was that blue album that he had? It was an album cover that was blue, and it was a freaky ass song. Yeah.
That I don't remember the name of that album. It was blue, like blue and purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that had Slow Dance on it. That had what was Slow Dance? What else was on that album?
I don't want to give this nigga no more airtime.
Well,
because I mentioned him in passing. Yeah. So anyway, I don't want no kids to be all offended. Hey, quick, what's yours, bro? See, quick grew up with technology. You just had to buy the fucking ringtone, bro. We had to sit in front of a fucking speaker.
I ain't gonna front. I got my phone in the ringtone stage, but like I can tell you the first ringtones I had. Now my brother, my older brother, his was Big Papa, the Notorious B.I.G. joint. That was his joint. You know, he would let like 8 bars go by and then jump in like, sorry, I couldn't get to the phone. Make sure you call me back. Yada yada. Click.
No. You gotta stop and let the music fade out, and then you hang up.
Well, no. Well, he let the music play for a long time. Now me, the first ringtones that I got. Which ones were they? There was this dude named Ray Cash that I like back in middle school. He had a joint called Bumping My Music. I had that joint. I had Shoulder Lean because that was a hit at the time. I had one of Neo's joints. I forgot which one it was, and I had Riding Dirty.
See.
Yeah.
You know what, sir? Go ahead, Rock. Please, man. Please, man, sir.
I would rather play my song. I pulled it up. So and it's R.I.P. to my man Bobby because I got the idea from him. So I actually had the Chameleon there, Chopped and Screwed mixtape Messiah, the answer machine on the head.
Sorry you didn't reach me, just the answer machine. Sorry I'm not by the phone, but you know that I'm gonna call you when I get home. Leave a message after the
Leave a message.
I remember that one.
Hey,
that was that shit right there.
Hey, now look. We got Nikki. She said that she has Tony Terry for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then of course Zena with her old hyper raisin skinned soft interior ass is running around here talking about she had the 504 boys.
I think I know which song it was.
Which one?
It was I Can Tell, wasn't it? Was it I Can Tell, Zena? Is that why you don't want to say it? Because you ain't got to say too much.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And you ain't got to call me your boo.
Yeah, real talk.
I bet you that's what it was.
Do y'all remember when people used to be like, hello? Hello?
It's like,
Did you do that? Did you?
I would always do that. That was my go-to. Like people to this day.
I was right. Look at the comment. I was right. No, put it back up. I take pride in that comment.
Right.
Yeah, I was right. I read because I read you, Zena. I knew it was that one.
Oh man, you need to start a business like
Low key,
call
I
me
do.
now, call me now, call me now.
Yeah, pretty easy.
I am not Cleo. Don't even do that.
Yeah,
So I guess
Man.
do we run out of shit to talk about?
I think
Hey,
we
well-
actually did today, bro.
Well, in that case, shouts out to William Bowser for coming through,
Yeah.
dropping them jewels.
Oh yeah,
I low key like I was listening like this because even though he can say it because otherwise he wouldn't have been saying it. The way he was talking, I almost felt I was learning some classified, unheard of, not supposed to be told type stuff.
I know
You know.
everybody was like,
Like I was locked in. Shouts out for coming on. Shouts out to everybody who called in. And on that note,
Shit.
yeah, on that note, available on all music platforms, you can cop Asylum. And if you want a physical copy such as this one here, make sure you hit up imkquick.com. That's imk-quick.com. And you can cop one of these. And I will sign it. And if you prefer just a stream, brother. And if you prefer a digital download, go to wherever you do that at, and you can get it there. You can follow me at The Real K Quick everywhere. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And if you just go on my website, you'll see all my social media there. I am K Quick, villain in the white mask, Mr. A6, that's the fits, all that type of stuff. It's Beats, Bars, and Faith. You know? Yeah.
now let me see if my old ass memory can recall who the hell I am. And of course, this is your man G.I.Mo, aka non-GMO man. And of course, you can reach me on all platforms, G.I.Mo. You understand me? Yeah, it's been a dope ass show, man. And of course, man, we really appreciate you, brother Bowser. Yeah, all the guests. We always love y'all. All the people that tune in. We found a new one, a new lady that listens to us, man. Low key. Make sure you keep calling in, man. We really appreciate y'all. And of course,
Definitely.
you can always see me in the Phoenix every Wednesday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. On both sides of the coin. And of course, you can catch us here, man. Love y'all. Deuces.
and you can catch me at the Blue Phoenix on Facebook and the Blue Phoenix Hills on Instagram. And outside of this show and the show that GIMO just mentioned, I'm also on Herspiration Happy Hour, and we go live every first and third Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. on Herspiration Happy Hour on Facebook.
Oh, you just reminded me, Phoenix. K Quick and MC Rest, Rhythmic Site, Roku, SLM Network. Check us out. Continue.
Well, damn. Well, I'm Rock. Goodbye.
You ain't shit.
Make sure y'all follow me on all platforms at Made Rock. It's pretty simple. Follow us on all social media platforms at The No Filter Show. Man, stay on the lookout for that new movie rip from Red Vision Cinema called Happy Anniversary. I swear it's taking everything in me.
Yeah.
Nothing, but I've been doing good. Shout out to the cast and crew. We did that. But for real this time, bye.